Ladies and gentlemen, it's episode 33 of the Bozo Behavior podcast, baby.
Why are you talking like that?
I don't know. I'm
Are you
bullshit.
high?
No, I didn't smoke yet. Well, I smoked like a minute ago, but I'm not high anymore now.
I'm not gonna tell.
It wouldn't matter what Derek thinks.
I mean, I might tell Derek.
I never listened to Derek.
That's not true.
That is cap. I definitely was like, look at these
Everybody
druggies.
was scared to smoke weed in the 8th
I was
grade.
like, oh my god,
Derek.
yo, you a druggie? Whoa! And niggas be smoking cigs, like niggas was smoking cigs, and you was I know, but we was looking at cigarette smokers like they was heroin addicts.
I mean, both are doing equal amounts of harm to the body. Let's be honest.
Screaming. I mean, if we gonna be honest about that, we gotta talk about liquor too. Come on now.
Actually, cigarettes might, if you do your heroin responsibly and you don't become a heroin addict.
Okay, so let's talk about
might do more damage to the body than
what's
heroin.
the responsible heroin use look like?
You know, just enough to get there, and then
just enough to take the edge off.
You can do that every once. No, you don't have to take the edge off. You can get fucked up. Just
what was the dude? Wasn't there a professor? There was a professor.
Yeah, professor. That
microdosing heroin. Can you imagine like him coming out with the formula? And he's just like, all right. One night he was like, yeah, let me try that. Wake up in the morning on his rooftop. He like, yeah, no, that wasn't it.
That was a little bit too much.
That wasn't it. That was
curl it back.
Oh, see, I left it. I was supposed to put it in metric.
I'm adding in variables. I did the heroin, but then also had a little bit of coke after that. So, all right, that's a
all right. Tomorrow, just heroin. We gonna do just
heroin.
Try that. Okay.
I woke up in my bed this time.
Woke up in my bed. I had a pair of jeans on. I had never seen these pair of jeans before. So
there's a llama in my kitchen. But I didn't wake up on my roof. So
he said, but the llama is in a cage that appears to be custom built for a llama. So
I'm definitely on top of my shit. I somehow got a llama, but I got a cage for it. I woke up in my bed. At least I wasn't walking around with my dick out in public because I was wearing jeans. I didn't put on jeans before I got into bed, so I was definitely wearing them outside.
Okay,
so just winds all around.
He said, "No, it's fine. I'm sure there's a return policy on the llama.
And we'll be custom built cage.
Yeah, and it's commissioned llama cage.
And then you go to the store to do the return, and they tell you that you bought the llama to get his skin so you can get an alpaca rug, and you're like, oh."
Okay, now that seems like an irresponsible way to get an alpaca rug, though.
But it makes more sense to just having a alpaca in your house.
He said, "Right, no, but I certainly could have just bought an alpaca rug. Could I have not?" Okay, so you know what? Maybe I did a little too much, just a little. I think that was maybe like 15% over the limit, man. Right, tone it down a little bit.
Let me check my bank account. That'll decide if I did a little too much. I heard the bank is like negative $8,000.
Let me check his Uber Eats. He ordered $38 worth of fries from a place.
38. Man, I'll never forget the one time I was so fucked up. I ordered Uber Eats.
Was that the Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah.
Yeah, he told me.
I don't think I told it on the pod though. I was like, man. So I was really fucked up one night.
That shit was so funny.
And I cheesecake. But Cheesecake Factory also has a lot of other good stuff, right? So I placed my first order, right? And I was so fucked up. I was like in and out of consciousness. The food gets here. I go downstairs and check the bag, and I don't recognize anything that's in the bag. So I'll go back upstairs. Didn't even eat anything from the bag because, like I said, I didn't even recognize anything that's in it. So I placed another order. The second order was just one piece of cheesecake and ribeye steak.
I'm fucking crying.
That's what the second order was. So the second order, I fall asleep before it gets here. I wake up at 4 a.m. and I see that my order was delivered. I look at the picture of the DoorDash shit. So I go downstairs to get it. Obviously, it's been nibbled at by rats and there's insects in it. But luckily, one of my roommates was up and got it. And so it wasn't sitting outside on the front porch. So I go into the kitchen and there's like 2 bags of Cheesecake Factory just sitting there on the counter,
Crying.
unopened, untouched.
Nigga was just blitzed, yeah. Nah, I mean, you know what's so funny? Like those sleeping off of food store, like I've seen niggas do it off of just pure exhaustion, like no drugs
Oh yeah,
involved. Like, I've
yeah. I've
seen a
fallen
nigga almost
asleep
burn his
waiting
house
orders at
down
lunchtime.
off of pure exhaustion. Like my cousin was making cookies once, and this nigga had been working from like 4 a.m. until like 10 p.m. or some stupid, like, you know what I mean, like one of them dumbass like physical labor shifts where it's like 14 straight hours, and then you come home, you barely got. This nigga came home, decided to make some cookies. This nigga put the cookies on and fell asleep like minutes into them hoes cooking. Like I
Oh
like I
man,
like on the couch, mind you. Like nigga just sat down on the couch. Like, I'm gonna wait on the couch. Got like 8-9 minutes. Nigga fell asleep minute 2. And I'm playing video games and I start smelling. I'm like, wait, hold on, what's that smell? And I come down there and it's smoky as hell. That nigga still sleep. Still sleep. I take the
yeah.
shits out. Them shits was blackened.
I had something similar happen to me, but it wasn't as bad, and I'm still mad about it to this day because I know what I was making was gonna be fucking amazing. So I was making jambalaya for the first time, from scratch, and I made it all the way through to the end. I put all the ingredients in, and it was just simmering in the pot. It was pretty much, it was literally done. I was just letting it simmer on low so the rice would finish cooking. And so I
Fell
had it on
sleeping.
low, and I
Yes.
went to go sit on the couch right 2 feet away from the kitchen. And I wake up at 5 a.m. and the entire pot was black. Everything burned, just gone, reduced to ashes.
Reduced to rubble.
The only reason that I guess it wasn't smoke everywhere and the house wasn't on fire is because it was on low. So it just spent like 4 hours slowly burning instead of rapidly burning and then overflowing the
Yeah, see,
pot.
like we responsibly irresponsible. Come on now.
Yeah, like I said, it was basically done. I just wanted the rice to finish, so it was on low. And I'm still mad about that because I was tasting it as it was going, and that shit tasted so good. And I'm just, I'm never gonna forget that as long as I live. The first time I ever made jambalaya and I burned it.
They could be making a fresh batch of shit. He just batch number 1. I'll never forget you.
Literally, the weekend after that, I made jambalaya again,
That's
and I
batch
was
0.
still thinking, I was like, man,
That's
it
batch
probably would have
0.
tasted better last week. That first batch probably was about to send me to heaven.
Our first batch was Mr. Krabs' first dollar and shit.
Yeah, that's. I'm about to make next week. I'm gonna make some seafood paella for the first time.
Some
I'm just.
paella.
That's what I said.
It's it was close. Yeah, no, for sure. That was close.
I
Yeah, yeah.
said
What you gonna put in it?
paella.
You gonna put some scrimps, of course.
You know, some scrimps. I'm gonna put. I don't feel
Scallops.
like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna put mussels in it just because I don't like. It's like I love mussels, but I don't like when mussels are in something else. You have to stop and then use your hands to open the mussels.
Yeah, that's a
So
dub.
that's the only reason I'm not
Like
putting
food
mussels.
within food, like nah, I don't do that.
Yeah, no. So I'm using
I
some
don't do that.
shrimps. I'm gonna use some clam meat. I'm gonna use some octopus, some cut up octopus tentacles.
Octopus.
I'm gonna
You better be bullshit.
Do I sound like I'm bullshitting?
I don't care. I hope you are. Fucking
What,
octopus.
you don't like octopus?
No, that shit mid.
Pod over. Hold on. Uh, Tell Craig to leave. We gotta
That
talk.
shit is mid, nigga.
No, it's not. You're mid.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. So what? Let me guess. You like squid though, right? You be eating calamari.
That shit is calamari is only good because of the breading.
Oh
Because I've
man, this
had
nigga.
terrible calamari and it was because the breading stunk. The
Oh
breading
man.
makes the whole shit. It's like, come on, man. Let's not front, yo. Listen, yo, for any of
No,
the
this
octopus
this
eating
nigga's
niggas
wrong.
out there,
Whoever's
yo.
listening, he's wrong.
Look, man.
This
Y'all
nigga's
niggas can
wrong.
have that. I ain't gonna judge y'all niggas for having that.
I'm
I
judging
am a
you for
little
not
bit.
liking it.
I don't care. I'm judging you a little bit for liking it. But
Okay, my judgment weighs more to
nah, you
me.
bugging. You bugging, nigga. I got a crazy court. I got a
You
wild
talking
OD
about the
lawyer.
breading makes the calamari. Nigga, I be eating octopus raw, nigga. I be eating sushimi and nigiri, be tonguing the tentacles, yo.
Yeah,
Tonguing the
listen
suction
to
cup.
listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. Fucking 18th century man. Listen to yourself. What do you hunt for your food
I am
too? Huh?
octopus
You be
nigiri.
wearing the little raccoons you kill on your head and shit? Goof. This nigga out here eating raw fucking octopus, man.
How's that different from eating any other raw fish? You don't like sushi?
Who said that?
What's different about octopus than any other fish?
That shit whack. One and two, octopus is a mollusk. It's not a fish, buddy.
I was gonna call it a cephalopod. Actually, you know, it's not a mollusk. It is a cephalopod.
Yeah, you know, pods, cephalops. What isn't cephalopod just like what that mean? Like head pod? That shit just head body.
Let's see. Cephalopod. A cephalopod is any member. Oh, wait, no. Cephalopod is a mollusk. A cephalopod is any
Yeah,
member of the molluscan class.
yeah, they got no
Cephalopods
class.
such as squid, octopus, cuttlefish, or nautilus. What the fuck is a nautilus? Like, I've heard that word, but I've never seen a nautilus. Like, whenever I see the
You
word
probably
nautilus,
like
it's
that
like
too. You
referring to a ship.
nut ass freak bull.
A nautilidae? Oh man, I don't like the way this shit looks scary. I
That's
don't
what
like
you like. That's right up
this
your
shit
alley,
is
freak
like
boy.
just like the mixture of no, I don't like
Oh,
that.
this shit look crazy.
This is
What's
like some
this?
primordial creature.
Yeah, what's this? This is
It's
this.
like it's got a shell and tentacles.
These
Like it's
niggas can
got
talk to
both.
eels. These niggas can talk to eels 100%.
These are baby Cthulhu's.
These niggas and eels know how to speak to each other.
It's
Guaranteed.
it's like a shrimp combined with a hermit crab combined with a squid.
Niggas pass each other in the sea, do the little tentacle flick, and they know what it mean.
I don't like this creature. Nah, this ain't for me. I'm not eating nothing like that.
Mm-mm. Nah, that's right up your lane, bro.
It's not.
Nah, it's in
It's
the
okay. It's
same
not.
group. Those are your peoples.
Okay, but so are mollusks. You
Mm.
not you like what? You like mussels and clams, right?
Uh,
So you ain't gonna change it. You gonna say, they gonna change it up now.
nah, mussels, I'm really a little iffy on. Clams, I'm really
This
iffy
nigga,
on too.
this
I ain't gonna hold you.
nigga, man.
I
Oysters.
don't. My problem is I don't be trusting that shit a lot of places because I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what that shit look like when it's good, when it's not good. Like I don't
Oh
even
my
know what to look
god.
for, so I leave that shit alone.
Oh my god.
I don't have no opinions on the rest of it. I've had squid and and octopus and that shit all right. It's just all right. It's I told you, man. It's the motherfucking bread. If you gonna fry it, it's that bread. If you gonna eat it raw, then I don't know what you do to save that weird shit.
Nigga, you get some rice and some soy sauce. That's all you need. And some wasabi.
Man,
It's
y'all
like
won.
any other sushi, nigiri,
Y'all
sashimi.
won. Y'all won.
He said, I don't know what you do to save it. What you do to save any other sushi? Some soy sauce?
Y'all won, yo. That's all I got, yo.
Next, this nigga gonna say he don't like escargot. I mean, come on. Who don't like escargot?
So, oh.
This nigga don't eat
Okay.
escargot.
He don't need escargot.
Escargot?
What is escargot?
Snails?
Oh,
They serve them in the shells too, so you know they snails. They let you know. They don't try to hide it.
yeah, that's how you know I never had it.
That
Yeah,
shit
escargot. This
good
is
too.
what
That shit
escargot. I
is
never. It looked like it's
bust.
decent, but
It
like
is. This shit is good as fuck.
this shit look crazy. I seen the shit where a nigga will slurp it out the shit.
Ooh. Yeah, you just pick it up. Yeah. Slurp it up. What you could do, you could take it out the shell and then spread it on a piece of bread, like some
Ooh.
like toast.
Oh man.
Ooh. Like niggas be using taking bone marrow and garlic and they be spreading that on toast. You can do that with escargot.
Mm.
Escargot.
You said bone marrow and garlic. I'm crying.
You never had bone marrow before? That shit is elite.
I mean, I've not had, like I haven't had been served bone marrow before. No, I've eaten bone marrow before. Yes.
You've like just I mean everybody's eating, but nigga, I be eating bones sometimes. Some
No, but
chicken
like
real
I've
good, I be
actively
eating bone.
eaten bone marrow. Like yeah, but I never had been served bone marrow. No. You said yes.
Like as a
It's our garlic bone marrow spread. You said yeah. What? Who? Yeah, we took the bones of our disgruntled employees, right? Season them in a little bit of garlic. I mean, now we aim mostly for humeruses and femurs, right? You know, because that got it's got most of the marrow, the good marrow, what we looking for.
Ooh, this shit look delicious. Crispy bone marrow garlic mash. Oh man, y'all niggas.
Mash as in like with potatoes.
Yeah, mashed potatoes. Yeah.
That shit sound pretty good. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Nigga, why are you sending pictures to me on here? Oh, never mind. You just want me to see them. Nah, that shit look good as hell. I'm sorry. That look good as hell though.
Yeah. Bone marrow just got so much flavor because it's inside the bone. It's been absorbing all the blood and the nutrients from the
Mm-hmm.
creature where
Bone was
bone
just
came
cooking
from.
inside your body, boy.
Yeah. I imagine if we die, whatever creature eats us and sucking the marrow out, them niggas enjoying it.
Nigga said, oh my goodness, yo,
That's
hold
that
on.
flavor.
Nah, this is shit where he immediately stopped eating. Yo, I gotta go get somebody. So I gotta go find somebody. So yo, my man, come here,
Yo,
son.
try this right
You
here.
got,
Just lick
bro,
that part.
just right there, same spot. Yeah, right there. Nigga, look this shit. Look at him, and then just start going ham. He's like, oh, okay, all right, bro. Not the whole shit.
No, this mine, bro. You gave it to me. You told me to come over here.
No, I gave you a taste, nigga. He
We can
said,
fight. This
no.
shit's so good. We can
Yeah,
fight.
nigga start scrapping immediately over that shit. It ain't even a weekend fight over that shit. They just both look in each other's eyes and they see the determination. He said, oh yeah, nah.
Only one of us is making it out of this. I can
He
tell.
said, thank you for showing me this bone marrow cachet, but well, I guess this is where the buck stops.
Oh, I'm way too high. Oh yeah. So, this is completely off topic, but do you remember what episode we were talking about? Roko's Basilisk, the rogue AI.
That was like one of the earlier ones where we talked about a bunch of conspiracy theories.
Yeah. So, I mean, Roku's Basilisk isn't important. What's important is the part after it. But just as a refresher to anybody that's new or anybody that don't remember that pod, Roku's Basilisk is a thought experiment that in the future, however far it may be, it's at a point where we've passed the singularity and we have quantum computers. Super advanced AI is going to come to the conclusion that whoever did not actively try to make this AI come into existence, it's going to scour the depths of the internet to get every bit of information from every person that ever lived to create a digital construct of that person and torture them for all of eternity. So that don't sound crazy because you're like, I don't give a fuck about a digital construct, but that person, they don't know they're a digital construct. They think they're you. So think about you being tortured forever because that's going to be your digital version. They're going to be getting tortured. So, uh, obviously, that's fake. That's not going to happen. But what recently scientists have cultivated brain cells in a petri dish, like human brain cells, and they put them into a simulation, like a literal matrix, and they're using electronic neurological beats to simulate a pixel, which is it's like a ball. Think about Pong, literally the game Pong. You know, both sides there's one thing going up, one thing going down. They're trying to bounce a ball off of it. They put these brain cells to a simulation and force these niggas to play Pong. They use these electric neurological beats to move the ball around, and then the brain cells control themselves and move their pieces up and down to try and bounce the ball off of. So scientists are literally creating brain cells and putting them in some type of simulation.
But then the
So
brain cells adapt to the simulation given enough time, and yeah,
what with technology like this, what does the future hold? This is terrifying. Like with
yeah.
with the lack of privacy that we already have in day to day and the access that big tech companies already have to us, we're one step away from them getting our DNA, and then they're using our DNA to create these brain cells.
I wouldn't even
So
say
those
once.
brain cells are yours. So you are a digital construct inside of a simulation. So it's just like the Roku's basilisk shit, which is fake, but this is real.
Yeah. And I mean, if you even want to step out a little step further, if we that far along, there could be a situation where what if you could think about it, we talking quantum computing, right? Like we're talking way beyond even our understanding of how data works, how light works, how any of this shit that we thought was, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we're talking that far in the future, right? Nigga, this whole world could be a simulation, a digital construct. You know what I mean? You could have digitally think about it. We digitally construct worlds now
Yeah.
that niggas can live in them. You know what I mean? Niggas will be now they log in voluntarily, but like you said, what happens if you cultivate, say 10,000 different, you know what I mean? You scoured, you got 20 people or 20,000 people to give you all of their data. You know what I mean? They sold it to you for some stupid ass amount. Like, look, for $100,000, I want everything. You know what I mean? I basically want you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like it's a copy.
I'm about to make you an NPC in this
Yeah,
digital
and
world.
so they get, and don't get me wrong, it might not be bar for bar because even with that money and with all that, they're like, there's still some shit missing. But it don't matter because you get far enough, you got enough strong, strength of their computing and all of that other shit. Dog, like, I mean, you can have a whole, you got to, you watching over your little digital landscape. This ain't The Sims, nigga. This is a whole different type of joint. You done created 10,000. I just want to see this little world, develop and shit. And you come in
Like
there one day and you just like, you know what? The universe been sitting there. You're like, nah, this shit gonna take a couple of weeks. I ain't got time for that. Let me speed this up. Like nigga, just speed up through the Big Bang. Just fast forward past that.
like
He said,
this
okay.
is
Oh,
like
okay.
a
40 niggas. All right, bet. We gonna stay right there.
this is like
40
an
beings.
existential crisis. Like people have for decades have been talking about, oh, we're living in a simulation, we're living in a matrix, but nobody can prove that. Now we literally just put brain cells in the matrix and we can prove it because we're doing it. How the
Yeah,
fuck do we not know we're not in a simulation right now?
yeah, and mind you, and that's Pong. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. Like that's also the other part where people always lose, sight is like they're like, well, da da da, and it's like think about it, how far ahead you have to be to put this whole world in there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like we doing it with Pong in 2022. You know what I'm saying? Like you might be in the year 4,000. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
not even think about it like this. Think about when Pong came out and how far video games advanced in that amount of time. So if brain cells are at Pong, how long until they're at Skyrim?
And if they're at Skyrim, how long until they're at like complex thought, decision making? You know what I mean? All that other shit. Yeah, man.
This might really be the singularity.
Yeah, I mean, look, it certainly could be. Why couldn't it be?
Because I'm gonna stop it.
That
So I got to. It
shit,
reminds me of
it's gonna be like
like
the zipper man. This shit just gonna zip over. Zzz. You just see his
imagine
nigga
if
zip open the earth.
Mark Zuckerberg decided to like use this technology and incorporate it into the metaverse. Have you seen that movie with Bruce Willis called Surrogates?
Probably not.
It's a movie from like 2007, 2008. Basically, the whole premise is humans have created, I don't know how to explain it. Like they created virtual models of themselves that they can buy, and they take these
I.e.
virtual
surrogates.
models out. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you got it. You broke it down. Surrogates. But no, basically in this world, everybody sits in their
He
house
said,
and
"Bro,
they
bro, you
get
sure
and
you
they
ain't seen it?"
yeah, no, yeah. But now everybody just sits in their houses and they sit in virtual reality machines and they pilot these surrogates and everybody goes into the real world with these surrogates. And these surrogates are built to look like the people that are in their house. So literally the whole world, there's not a single real person in the world. It's all these virtual people. But when you go into the real world, everything that the surrogates feel, you feel. So you get whatever they eat, you taste it. They be fucking, you be fucking. So
N-
imagine like the metaverse, and
Niggas
they got your
piloting their
brain cells.
Gundams. I'm
Yeah,
sweating.
literally. And so like we're literally on the cusp of some crazy shit.
Yeah, I think I think though a lot of people fail to realize. It's like no, but yeah, I think one, we're on the cusp of this shit. Two, I think some of this shit's probably already here that we, and it's been gearing up. And three, think about it. That's what so much of what this shit happens. Like when I read about a lot of shit in history. Shit gets invented by accident.
Yeah.
Things become a certain way by accident. Like a lot of times it ain't even by design. I was using this for something else. It didn't work for that. But you know what I realized while I was trying to get it to work for it? This, it's really good at something else. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
And then
wasn't the atom bomb an accident? Like, weren't they working on something else? And they're like, "Yo, explode
he,
that
pulled,
shit, yo."
he pulled the nigga to the side, pulled him in the office. He walked in the office. Everybody's in. It's like six niggas, a bunch of generals and shit. He like, oh, what the fuck is
Hey,
this?
what the fuck
Well,
is
the
this?
nigga said, close the door behind you. Close the door behind you. He's like, yo, listen, nigga got hold up a Bible in front of you. Yo, put your hand on the Bible. You like, bro, what? What is,
What is going on?
bro? What's happening? Yeah, I swear. Yeah, yeah, all that shit. Yeah, all that shit. What we doing, bro? He said, all right, so remember how we was trying to power the little jalopies in and the tanks and shit we had going, and the shit didn't really work. Remember the cells that blew up? So we figured something else out. Remember the cells? They blew up, right? Right? He said,
Oh
right?
man, I see where y'all going with
He
this.
said, okay. So like grenade or something? Think bigger. Like a
Oh
mine.
man.
Mm-mm. Like a rocket? You almost there.
Close. You
He
put
said,
this
you
on a
almost there.
rocket.
You almost there. It's for sure. Like, yeah. In a sense, yeah. He said, oh. Oh, we not using
Scientists
this for
trying to
energy no
create
more.
renewable energy with
Yeah, he said
sending
we're
in
not
their
using this for
creators
energy no more, is what you're telling me,
weapons
huh?
of mass destruction.
He said, no, no, it's gonna be energy. Yeah, no, I get it. A release of energy at once. Yeah, that's a bomb. Wow. He said, yeah, that's what you call that. With something that releases all the that's huh. Energy bomb. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Yeah, nah, but like I mean, I think there was even a whole bunch of other shit where like they created a what was it? It was a couple other things where it was just like a dude, like some rich nigga at the time, it might have been the 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever era it was trying to develop some shit and he had contracts and he had buddies at the government who was cool with. So he had contracts with them. They did this, they did that. Bunch of shit didn't work. And ultimately, like it put money in that dude's pocket, created jobs, but it didn't like pan out the way the guy thought it would. But
Yeah.
the technology ended up being like, I don't know, LTE. You know what I'm saying? Like, or the technology is like shit like that, when they're just like, oh, well, guess what we can do with it.
Yeah.
Like, so it's the same type of shit where it's like we're gonna see more and more of those as time progresses
But I
because
feel like we're at a point, we're so far in the future now, all these accidents, they're gonna lead to more deadly consequences. Like
yeah,
the military
one
is always gonna take what scientists are working on for good reasons and turn it into fucking weapons or
yeah,
something.
like because there's gonna be one dude who'll be sitting there and he's sitting through the whole shit. He's yawning through your whole presentation. Then you got to like one line where you said something about releasing
Spark of
energy.
energy.
Yeah, da da
Yeah.
da. And niggas like niggas sat up in his chair. Sudden release of energy. Holy shit.
Funded $100 billion.
No, and he ain't
How
even
we
tell you. He ain't even tell you. That's the shit where you left and you smooth thought he was bull. Like he thought he ain't even care about nothing you said the whole weekend. That nigga went home and immediately told us, yo, listen, 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 listen. I got some shit. I got some shit. Y'all might want to hear this. Nigga come back. Yeah, so you had a presentation last week. Yeah, that was tough. Yeah, that was cool. Anybody else work with you on that? He said, no, it was just me. Cool, cool, cool. You want to come with us for a second?
where are we going?
Nah, just real quick, just real quick. We just going around. You hungry? We can get you something to eat and shit.
Yeah, I could eat some Hardee's.
Some Hardee's.
I really should be working on my energy reactor though.
I'm screaming. Nigga voice. You say, I mean, these formulas, they've been keeping me up. I
These
need to give them
formulas
some
aren't gonna
time.
write themselves.
He said, yeah, no, no, no. The fission. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, nah, we just gonna get something to eat, chop it up, you know. He said, you ever smoke bud before? He said
Well,
he gonna get him
general.
he gonna get him high before he take advantage of him. He said, all right, now that I got your attention after you cooked and fed. Listen, how do I say this? We got to commandeer your shit. I don't really like to use that word because it's like it's more of a collaboration or coordination. That's how I like to see it. But ultimately,
Collaboration.
he said, on what, General?
What's this have to do with the Defense Department? I work for NASA.
He said, I'm just not understanding nuclear fission. Okay. What do you? How do you defend the country with fission? I mean, we're just trying to power some cars and buildings here. I mean,
Well, y'all gonna be powering something, but it's not cars and buildings. Don't worry about it. Wait.
he said, yeah, Matt, you gonna power some shit so much, it's like depowering almost. It's gonna you'll see, it's some wild shit.
You gonna be giving us so much power that you're gonna be taking power from other countries.
Hey, like, but it's so much, and a lot of it's gonna come through the military. You know what I'm saying? Because think about the military budget and where it's headed. That shit is only gonna get bigger because they're only just gonna. I mean, think about it. There's gonna be more and more reasons for shit to go wild. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy at this point. Like it's the same thing with policing, right? The crime never gets better because you never address the other shit, and you give so much money to cops, you don't leave room to address the other shit. So the crime don't really get better. Maybe the individual police departments do something on their own to actually help, right? That happens every once in a while. We see that, right? We'll see individual departments like,
Very
yo,
minimally.
no, but those are the departments who are just like, I'm tired of this shit, bro. Enough, yo. Can we figure something out? Like,
Yeah,
cause
like
Nick,
that one police department in New Jersey that stopped. They like disbanded the police department. They became like a neighborhood watch,
oh, that
and
was
crime went down
Camden. Yeah,
like
well, it was
crazy
more than
amounts.
just a neighborhood watch, but yeah, eventually they sent like the state in. There was a whole bunch of shit that happened there, but yeah, I mean, even like that one required state intervention. So I'm talking about niggas who just decide on their own to just do it. But there's
Mhm.
niggas who decided like homegrown, like yo, listen, we just had the police differently. I'm tired of this shit. Niggas is on our dicks. They hating. Da 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 da. We just gonna chill. Like y'all respond to the big shit. But you catch a nigga with a little butt on him, bro. Just kick him in the
I read
ass and keep it moving.
something like a month or two ago where somewhere in California, I don't remember where, but they stopped all minor traffic stops. Like the only way a cop can stop you is if you are doing some blatantly wild shit. Like they're not gonna stop you for not using a blinker, for not having a seatbelt, for not having a tail light, because they noticed that cops stopping people leads to niggas getting killed so much. So they're like, just stop stopping niggas, yo. We sick of this shit. Enough. All
Yeah.
right, enough.
Yeah, unless you weaving through traffic and weaving through lanes and doing silly shit, we got it. But like my nigga, like basically you just so discretionary policing, right? Don't get me wrong, like but the problem is that's what policing always has been. It's always been discretionary. The issue is when the standard becomes your look, do this and ask questions later, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, listen, shit get out of hand, bro. Let that thing go, yo, and figure it out in court, nigga. Take that shit to trial. Like, and
Literally,
that's how niggas is operating now. You know what I'm saying?
shoot
Like,
first, ask questions
and
later.
think about it. It's the same way you would do in a gang, right? Same shit with a gang. Like, it's the same type of joint. Yo, look, we in the ops territory. If shit get hectic, you know what I'm saying? Like, do what you gotta do and come on home. It's that simple. We don't
Literally,
worry.
what it is, the police are literally a gang. When I was in college, we had a
It was a gang we used in college, or
no, they still a gang. They still a gang.
oh, okay.
But no,
They
when I was in
founded it when you was
college,
in college, or like they was a gang before
we
that
were
too.
in like I was in what class is this? Some type of like forensic science class or something to do with law.
Ooh, this
And
nigga was capturing DNA samples.
it might not have been forensic science, but it was some class to do with law. And they had a police trainer come in,
Mm-hmm.
and he literally broke down what how he trains cops and what he tells them to do. And what they literally tell cops, they literally brainwash cops like it's the Marines.
Yeah,
Like they
like it's
brainwash them, they
like
drill into them
you
that
go against
it's us or
combatants.
them. Yeah, it's literally it's us or them. And they said, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6.
Mm-hmm.
So that's literally what they say: judged by
Which is
12 and
crazy
carried
because
by
that's the
6.
same thing I've heard many a street nigga say on their song.
Exactly. So the police are again literally
Like
just
it's a
go out there
problem with
and they go to war with civilians.
It's a problem when a police trainer and Roddy Rich saying the same thing.
The police
I don't
going
know.
out
I
there
don't know
in
if y'all
gang
know that.
warfare. They literally just they shoot first, ask questions later. That's what they do. That's what they're literally trained to do. It's drilled in them from day one. Like niggas say Marines are brainwashed more than any other branch of the military. That's true because them niggas be on the front lines. They got to be taking orders.
Shit, well,
Police be
we might as
brainwashed
well
like that.
count police as a branch of the military at this point, without as much money as they get.
Yeah, they be getting tech V's, not APs,
But
sonic cannons. Fucking, they be getting.
but yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy at this point because there's going to be plenty of places that are genuinely just going to break down because, again, it's like a snowball effect. Like the community's been deprived, and because they're deprived, the community rebels, as niggas who are deprived naturally do, right? And then guess what? Crime goes up, this goes up, that goes up. And of course, even the people there want the crime to stop. So then guess what happens? They even probably end up buying into some hard on crime, tough on crime shit. Y'all
Yeah.
try that for a couple years. The shit goes terribly for the people. You menace the people, but I mean, yeah, statistics say you did better, right? That happens for some years, da 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 da. And then guess what? You never addressed the fact why niggas was wilding in the first place. So niggas just keep on wilding. So you might have had 3 or 4 years of steady drops, but now it's back. You know what I'm saying? And so it's
No,
like, and so what do you
it
think?
never change.
Niggas are going like, damn, okay, it's back now. The crime's creeping back up. We need to pay the cops more, yo, because they need to do more job. So it's like it's at this point, it's unless niggas are willing to take themselves out of that cycle and again, I think realistically, it's going to be the police, right? Like when we say it, because the police run a lot of these towns. That's what people are realizing. The police run these cities, these towns, these states. You know what I mean? And so it's going to come from some of the, like you said, some of these police forces are just not interested in what, like relinquishing power. They're gang. They just straight up like, bro, nah, I run this shit. Mm-mm. We ain't
Literally.
doing none of that.
In
And
LA,
then
they have cops that like literally have like
little gangs, yeah, little
yeah,
sets.
literally they be
They
like,
got
yo, how
sets,
many?
nigga. Like they it's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, where are you from? Yeah, I'm Bandito, nigga.
They
Yeah.
got groups of cops called gang killers because
He
they go out
said,
and see
yeah,
how many
yo.
gang members they can kill in LA.
Oh, nah, I'm East Street Bandito, nigga. He said, oh, where? Oh, yo, you know Ricky? Yeah, oh,
Bobby?
yeah. Nah, just Ricky. Ricky, what's his last name? I don't know his fucking last. The nigga who be hitting niggas mad hard. He said, oh, Stonehand Ricky. Okay, yeah. I know Ricky for sure. He be beating up kids.
That's my nigga though. I'm gonna defend that nigga too.
Yeah, right. Like that's you be beating up kids. They get quiet. So how long you been in the force? Like 4 years. Oh damn, you just getting down?
Damn. How many bodies you got?
He said, I don't.
You ain't shot nobody? You ain't popped it? Oh, stay with me. I'm gonna make sure you pop
He
your
said,
cherry.
oh my, hold on. I got to be there when you go. Come on, bro. It it would be my honor, yo.
It would be my honor to make
Nigga
sure
like a
you kill your
chaperone. Let me
first.
chaperone you through your first one, yo. Come on, yo. Oh, that's sick, yo. That's so nasty, yo.
That's what be happening. Literally.
That shit is
That's how I feel on the
nasty.
inside all the time.
Oh, with that scream?
Yeah.
Nah, I feel like that video. That's how I be feeling. That shit be killing me. I feel like an ape just waiting to escape.
The chimp event is coming.
Speaking of the chimp event, I'm glad you said that because it
Uh,
segues
is it
perfectly.
here?
It segues perfectly into our first topic, which is the monkeys on the loose in Pennsylvania, baby.
Yeah, I caused that. It's not.
They
I
don't
didn't do it
like
on
the
purpose.
monkeys in the dough.
I didn't do it on purpose, but I'm happy I did.
They do it on purpose. Oh man. Now, so for those who are unaware, right, there was
Uninitiated, if you
the
will.
uninitiated. The random chip event began in 2022, January. I don't know what fucking day this was. That was 5 days
Day,
ago.
day in January.
January 22nd, when a truck carrying 100 monkeys on the way to a lab. These were lab monkeys, by the way, too. And we talking the perk angle monkeys, nigga. Like these was just different type of niggas. Like one nigga in there had 3 arms, another in there had
Hello?
he had a bionic tail implant.
Yo.
Now remember they
Yo.
said there was 3 monkeys missing. Those was some of the 3. Remember, like they never found them 3. They said they was captured, but that was cap. They just said that so people wouldn't.
Yo.
It's I told
No,
you.
no, no, no. Planet of the Apes is about to start. Yo, we got
Yeah,
synthetic brain cells and Planet of the Apes happening at the same time.
and so it's one monkey with 3 arms. It's another monkey with the
Yo.
bionic tail, and then the third monkey got to stand.
What's the stand?
We don't know yet.
No, no, we're not gonna find out till it's too late.
Random trip event is just arc 1.
It's gonna be in 3 different stages, like the fucking Planet of the Apes movies. What was it? Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. What was the last one?
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Revenge of the Planet of the Apes. I don't fucking know. Turn of the Planet of the Apes.
Revenge. I don't like that. We lost it, didn't we?
I don't know. Let me see what the movies was. It was Return to. It was Planet, Beneath, Escape, Conquest,
not the
Battle.
old
Those
ones,
are
the
old
new
ones. I'm
ones.
sorry.
Yeah, the new ones.
Rise, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and then War for the Planet of the Apes.
War for the Planet of the Apes. Oh, that's when the stand's gonna get unveiled. The first 2 movies gonna be the nigga with 3 arms, and then the second movie is gonna be the nigga with the bionic tail. Wait.
Nah, Bionic Tail gonna be in all of them, but like the 3-arm nigga gonna get movie 1. That's his movie.
The nigga with the bionic tail is gonna be the monkey that's dressed like D-Ray with the blue puffer vest.
Yeah, we're gonna change it from blue though. We're gonna find somebody else that wear another signature vest and make it look like theirs. But then say it's not them.
Yeah, how did they give this? What makes this monkey tail bionic? What'd they do?
They were just trying to test his capabilities, and well,
Oh man, you already know that don't end up good.
they were stunned at what they found.
That's how he's the one that made him escape.
Mm-hmm.
He used that bionic tail to open that bitch up.
Mm-hmm. All 100 of them niggas loose, got him in the whip, and then, damn, wait, who drove the whip?
It was the stand.
It was the stand. Oh shit! Oh no! It was the stand user driving the whip. That's fucking funny as hell.
Oh man, I was googling monkey bionic tail and something very scary came up.
What came up?
Monkey robotic arm neural implant.
Oh no!
They put chips in monkeys' arms to have them neurologically control a robotic arm.
And that was That was 2019. That was 3 years ago.
Why are we doing this?
Oh no!
What are we getting out of this?
You know, even then, it'll be great content. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? The end of the world have been going at it. He said, I just.
They're angry. You know why they're angry? They got rid of the dick vein from Snickers. They're so mad at this.
He said, but I know they're spies. And I don't know who's working for who. So it's hard for me to pick a side. So I just sit here and I just throw my acorns at people walking by. That's all.
Just throw acorns at people walking.
Yeah, I throw the acorn, then duck under the window so they don't see me. Nigga, like, what the fuck hit me?
That reminds me of that tweet where the nigga was like, "I'm at your
your
baby mama crib throwing M&Ms at your baby head full speed.
Full speed is what killed me. Full speed, yo. The full amount of speed.
This is a sick Negro.
This is beyond a sick Negro. Lock his ass up. Full speed. I'm screaming. That's the monkey standing who was driving the whip.
Full speed.
That's
You
all
know,
we
it
know.
fits because the orangutan in part 3 was his ship.
He
His
was
stand was a
strength,
whole
yeah.
ship.
And it was called strength.
So we
The
got speed. He driving a truck full of monkeys.
And just like Keanu, we can't go under 50 miles per hour. This bus go under 50 miles per hour. The apes on here will escape, and Lord knows what'll happen to the world then.
Yeah, they need to make another Ape Escape game. It's been years, yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact, Reno.
I'm
When's the
definitely
last
trying to
Ape
play
Escape
Ape
game?
Escape on PS5.
Who owns Ape Escape at this point? Like, it's by Sony. Oh,
Nigga,
okay.
that game hasn't been made since we were
Sony need
children.
to get to it. Sony, Ubisoft, as the publishers, get to it. What are y'all doing? Silly ass niggas.
They making games like Uncharted and The Last of Us, God of War, critically acclaimed games. Yeah.
2010 was the last one. Yuck.
I ain't play that shit. 2010?
Yeah,
The
it was a
last Ape
party
Escape
game
I
for
remember was
PlayStation
on.
3. That was for
That actually
PlayStation
sounds
Move.
fun. A
PlayStation
party
Move. I'm
game?
sorry.
That's
The
PlayStation
last
Move.
actual one was Ape Escape Pumpkin Prime. Now it's 2004. Spinoffs. They had Million Monkey. Oh no, Japan only. Japan only. Japan only.
They
Ape
got Ape
Quest.
Escape a quest? Like Monster. Oh man, y'all. Y'all niggas are different. Why Japan get all the good games? Well, it's
They,
Sony, so they be
they
giving them
go crazy.
exclusives.
Yeah, you know they care about it too. They got Ape Escape Million Monkeys too. That's the end of the random chimp event. Those first 100 get out and they create this society and
They
well,
got Ape Academy. What the fuck is
Ape
Ape Academy?
Academy. Ape Academy 2, by the way, was the
Oh,
PSP sequel.
these are all party games.
Yeah,
These are all party games.
Ape Escape Pumped and Primed.
Pumpkin. Don't say that with monkeys. Pumpkin.
Oh
Something about
man.
that with monkey sounds
Oh no. I don't know
dirty.
why it sounds like that. What the monkey's doing?
What the monkeys doing? So I guess the last real Ape Escape game that wasn't a spinoff was Ape Escape 3 in 2005.
Oh,
It's time.
it's about to be a new Ape Escape game.
What, you see that on Google? Oh man, he about to do it. He about to do it.
we gonna be in it too.
Oh, I was unaware.
Yeah, I told you about the three monkeys, boy. They never found them. Police just had to say something to get us to chill out. Because what the fuck you going? He said, "Listen, if they detail those nights, bro, you don't want to know."
It was even more fucked up. This happened in Maryland, so they buy me.
No, I was in Pennsylvania, wasn't it? Or were they going to Maryland? Like it said in Pennsylvania, I think is where it happened.
Wait. Something in Maryland
Wait,
happened
hold on. What?
recently.
It's separate. Nah, no. Ain't no fucking way. Hold on. Monkeys in Maryland. Yeah, relax, man. Relax. Relax. Ain't nothing happening in Maryland. You bugging, yo.
Oh, it was a zebra loose in Maryland.
Yeah. Chill, bro.
2 escaped zebras on the loose in Maryland. What be going on, bro? How do animals be getting loose?
They were cynomolgus macaque monkeys. What does that
What
mean?
the fuck? I know what a macaque monkey is. Them niggas
Crab
never
eating.
there.
They were
Crab eating.
crab eating, also known as the long-tailed macaque. Uh,
Oh man, they about to
yeah.
start biting people. We about to get what's that movie Outbreak? They about to start biting people.
Oh,
I
this is
don't
the
trust
island of the
macaques.
monkey god. What's that mean?
That's the stand. That's his requiem.
If he gets to that island,
he
the
gets to the
stand will
island. He gets
merge
that
with the
arrow. It's
yeah.
over.
The stand gonna walk straight into the statue, and it's gonna be like the stone gods that came out. Oh man. On
Where?
Bali, there's
What was going on with these monkeys? You said they came from a test, like an animal testing facility.
yeah, they came from a Tesla. They all emerged.
We still doing that?
His towing a trailer load of 100 was kind of pickup collided with a dump truck. That
The
you
stand,
know what?
the
Yeah,
stand.
the stand took over the other nigga drive and slammed him into the. That's his ability, full speed. Anyone going over a certain speed limit, he can control. He said, "You have to slow down." Nigga be whipping in his car way too quick. He said, "Nah, the speed limit say 50." You go over 50. That stand is in your whip. Ape escape in your car, nigga.
Ape escaped me. Yo, what would like? I'm trying to think like the worst case scenario of this. Have you seen the movie Outbreak with Bruce Willis? Why am I talking about so many Bruce Willis movies? Why does nigga be in so many
Cause you a
movies?
fan, nigga.
I'm not a fan. He just be in good movies.
I'm a fan of Bruce Willis. I don't like the shit he
I'm
be
not.
saying and doing. He be saying some silly and not silly, but like he be saying some shit. And I'm like, yo,
He be
shut the
saying
fuck up, my man.
he be saying some shit that make me eye him.
Yeah, nah, he be saying shit, not eyeing. Like I'm past eyeing. He be saying shit, just like acting like, yo, stop that, yo, yo, stop that, yo.
Listen. I I don't like you, but I
I
don't
said, yo,
actively dislike you. Stop
I want
saying
the
shit.
movies to rock, yo. Stop
Yeah.
doing that, yo.
If
Relax.
you
Ooh,
gotta stop talking because I want to see you in the movie and not be like, not
this
this.
dumb ass boy.
No, but you seen Outbreak, the movie with the monkeys that created they didn't create, but in Africa they were experimenting on a version of Ebola and it like mutated in these monkeys and then they transported the monkeys overseas to
The fuck?
America and one of the monkeys got out and started biting people and then the sickness just spread in the whole country. Pretty much is like what's got going on right now with COVID, except worse because it's Ebola. Niggas was dying. It's like, what if these monkeys got something and they're just out there in the wild
Them three?
biting people? And three, we got three arm, we got bionic tail and stand.
He said the craziest part is I don't know if Stan is the only one with a stand.
He's just the only one that don't got some physical deformity to mention.
Three arm, I mean, he could very well be a stand user. Who knows?
Oh, that's even worse. Three arm got a stand. Oh no, man.
That's funny as hell.
Godspeed to the monkeys.
Yeah, man. I wanted to be the first to congratulate our freely escaped rulers.
Oh my god.
um, y'all look, y'all have been caged up in there like getting Dove products sprayed on y'all and shit for way too long. I understand, yeah.
Products.
Like it come a time in every monkey life where shit just gotta go a different way. Like that ain't this and this ain't that. So I get it. I understand.
Now, what did
And
you mean by that?
I think we need to pay for what we did.
Art, is this pod now pandering to our monkey overlords?
They ain't know this pod. It's me, nigga.
No, I'm a part of this pod, so I want to know, like, are we pandering to our monkey overlords?
No, I'm pandering. If you don't pander, they will make note of that. But I'm
No.
pandering.
We own this together, so we're a package deal, so we're both safe when the
I
monkey uprising
okay,
starts.
maybe that's how it works. I don't know. All I know is I'm
Listen,
finna do
listen,
it.
listen.
Listen, I
We
got us
both
covered if that's the case.
we both
If
would be James Franco
Okay, and
in
if
Planet of
that's
the
the
Apes.
case, I got us then. But if that's not the case, maybe you should, you know.
I've been saying from day one that the chip event is coming. I'm the one that started that, so I've
Chip,
been on your side the whole point,
that's the
the whole time.
chimp throwing it. Eat him. He said, "Oh, damn! I didn't know he was eating it. Okay, it's sooner than I thought."
Listen, the random Chimvin is no longer coming. It's here.
Yeah, I'm afraid, man.
See, isn't this a much more enjoyable pod than Gay Son Thought Daughter?
Oh, it's so much better.
What is it? Alpha male women don't have periods if they take care of themselves pods.
What is it called? The manosphere.
The what?
MANO sphere. It's like a sphere of like, because some niggas like they go hard with the red pill, like they make it obvious they're pieces of shit, right? And then other guys kind of conceal it in like mass terms and shit like that. It's interesting. You should look up the
Wait, is
manosphere.
that a thing?
Yeah, manosphere. Yeah, 100%.
There's a term for niggas with shitty podcasts?
No, not just podcasts. Podcasting is just what avenue, what part of it. Like niggas that have blogs, they have podcasts, they have
Okay. It's
YouTube.
just
They got some
niggas
niggas are just musicians. Some niggas do a lot of things, but it's just niggas who all
okay.
fall in line with this certain same logic or way of thinking, right?
Yeah. I hate how it overlaps too, like, cause the same red pill niggas that talk that alpha male shit, a lot of them niggas are also Hotep Dr. Umar niggas.
Right, no, right. And don't get me wrong, some of that whole tepery is included in the manosphere. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like when I say manosphere, it's like just a general term for a specific type of vibe niggas go for.
When I think about red pill, I think about like white neckbeard, pimply glasses, Reddit 4chan. Because that's what they be, that's shit, you red pill, black pill, that's what they be talking about
That's
on
what they
Reddit and
be
4chan.
wanting it to, right? But like,
Incel culture.
people fail to realize like that is not just what the incel culture is. You know what I'm saying? It's just like whatever culture you think is whatever. It's not. It's not that. Like
Yeah,
niggas
no,
want to be
that's just
far.
a name. Red
Yeah,
pill, black, that's just names. But niggas, there's a lot of black people that are incels too, and they have the same thoughts and agree
yeah.
with
And
it.
they like, oh y'all niggas are losers. Correct. Some of them are influential losers though. That's what y'all missing.
Yeah,
Like they're not just like yeah, he's a waste man. But the problem is he's not wasting his platform. You get what I'm saying? Like he's wasting it in our eyes because he's bullshitting with it. But he's using it. You dig what I'm saying? Like
he's using it to push that red pill propaganda, baby. Let's
okay, so
go.
here we go. There's an official definition, right? The manosphere is a collection of websites, blogs, online forums, forms of media promoting masculinity, misogyny, and strong opposition to feminism. Communities within the manosphere includes men rights activists, incels, pickup artists, and fathers' rights groups. That's funny.
Pickup artist. Is that the niggas that be like, yo, you want a girl, do this, and then they give you terrible advice?
Yeah, basically.
I'm screaming.
Niggas always do that. I'm just like, bro, listen, I don't want to have to manipulate her into fucking me nasty, man. Nasty.
All right,
Like,
so how do we get into this manosphere so we can get more viewers?
how to. Oh, I mean, you just said it. Masculinity, misogyny, and a strong opposition to feminism. So you just find a way to fit women into every problem. What were we just talking about?
Can't
Monkeys?
I can't go against my morals for monetary gain. I I'm just not that type of person.
Well, see, that's
I
why
can't be a shithead for money.
a lot of these niggas buy into it, right? Because then in their head, it's not being a shithead. It's just this is what I believe. This is what I really think. This is how it goes. The way the
No, but I'm
world.
saying no, but I'm saying me. Like I can't do. And then so I think people like Joe Rogan is just getting the bag with the whole right wing shit. I think he's literally just being a shithead for a bag. Cause I've seen pods where this nigga has said some shit. He's like, oh, that wasn't very right. I shouldn't have said that. So niggas are definitely being shitheads for a bag. I can't do that though. I can't openly just.
I think so. I think Joe Rogan just kind of lets people get up there and he'll just talk their shit. And I think some days he feels like,
No,
seriously
this is
pushing
too
niggas.
bad. This is y'all. This is you too dumb. You're too dumb. All right. I can't even get behind this.
So what's stopping him from being that dumb?
No, I'm saying some days he gets people on the pod and that's how he feels. We're like, oh no, this is too dumb. Even I can't get behind this. And then some days he said shit like
Let him go, yeah. Oh yeah, really? Yeah, and it works just like that, huh? It'll be some total bullshit, absolute horseshit. And niggas, oh yeah.
he just be letting shit rock sometimes, and then sometimes he's like, no, I'm not letting that rock. I'm like, bro, you were talking about taking ivermectin. I know you didn't really do that, but you not gonna let this rock?
He said, no. Here's the difference. I like personally care about this. That other shit, I don't really even give a fuck. I let niggas get that shit off.
Bro. So you see what I'm talking about? You just letting shit go for money? You piece of shit. I feel like I feel like people that let money get in front of their morals are worse people than the dumbasses that actually think this shit. Like if you just on the
Yeah,
soapbox
yeah, yeah.
talking shit for money,
Yeah.
you're
You
a
know
piece of
why?
shit.
You know why? Because the people who fully and wholeheartedly believe this shit, some of them can't get out their own way. Right?
Yeah,
Because they're so strong in that extreme masculinity, misogyny, the opposition, because they're so strong in that, there's opportunities that they just can't get to or get past because they can't put that aside for a moment and let the money talk. You get what I'm saying? Like something like, and don't get me wrong, it ain't that many super principled niggas. Let's keep it a bean. That's what we talking about.
yeah,
Like, especially not, I don't believe not in that group, but there are some, of course. So there's probably some niggas who are like, nah, man, I ain't about to work with these women and da da da. You like, bro, fuck working with the women. They about to put your message out to a whole audience of women, and you worried about you? Like, nah, man, I need to work with a man. Like, yeah, it's like,
yeah.
and he might really be standing on that silly shit.
Think about QAnon, right? So we all know that QAnon niggas are dumb, they're stupid and dumb. But if you look at it from their point of view, their dumb little stupid, fucking stupid, dumb point of view, in their minds, they really think that there's this conspiracy theory and that Michelle Obama and Tom Hanks and Beyonce are eating children and bathing in their blood and that the government is doing this and that. They really believe this. So they're protesting and taking a stand for this dumb shit, which is very stupid and dumb. And you're stupid and dumb for believing it. But they really believe this. So they're doing what they think will stop it and speaking out. It's like y'all are fucking stupid,
Yeah,
but
and they're
you
standing
actually
on that
believe this.
stupidity. Yeah.
So like, can
Whereas
you really
there are,
blame a person that
but then
thinks
think
that
about it.
somebody, a Hollywood elite, is eating children and they're trying to stop it? Can you blame them for trying to stop Hollywood elites from eating children, even though it's fucking stupid and they're dumb for thinking it?
Yeah, I mean that one makes sense. But again, who's the issue here? The issue is not them. The issue are these senators and some of these niggas who know way better and know silly shit like this ain't fucking happen. And they know the real. They know,
Yeah, but they
listen,
just
I,
feed
I
into it.
might know where some of them kids is going.
Matt Gates.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Some of them niggas might know where some
Yeah,
some
Matt
some,
Gates.
some folks is at. So my
Yeah,
whole
they're going to
point
Matt
being is
Gates.
we talk about more than him. It was way more than just
Well,
him.
yeah, but I want that nigga out of here. I want him gone.
Plus,
That
my whole
big
thing
headed
is like
motherfucker.
people fail to realize like when you talk about trafficking and all that's all the shit y'all describing, bro. All of that shit comes down to one thing, and it's money. It
Yep.
don't matter about your political affiliation. It don't matter about your occupation. It don't matter, oh, you a cop? Oh, you stand for justice. Is that right? Listen, buddy. Listen here, buddy. I got a nice little payday for you. We got a good little arrangement going. If you don't got no morals, this is the job for you. It's
Oh
real
man.
simple. It's
Speaking
real
of
simple.
cops, I just saw something literally yesterday. I forgot where it was, but there was a police station that got busted for a sex trafficking ring. They were bringing girls from Costa Rica up to America, and they got busted for it. And someone took it to the FBI. It was one cop, the only cop in the entire station that was talking out against it. And they started threatening him and his family and his kids. So he quit and he went to a government organization. I forgot what the name of the organization was, but it's an organization dedicated to stopping sex trafficking. So he went to his organization and continued to investigate from there. And he found all the evidence, and he had the organization send the evidence to the police chief. The police chief, who was in on it, handed it in to IA, Internal Affairs, who was in on it. They investigated themselves and found no wrongdoing. And so, obviously, not satisfied with that, the cop that quit went to the FBI, and now everybody that was involved, rather than getting jail time, is silently quitting and keeping their pensions.
Mhm. I see niggas resigned. This ooh,
You just looked
ooh.
it up. You see it?
Uh-huh.
How I don't understand how it can be big news and everybody can see it, but niggas not going to jail. How is it? How are they just allowed to resign and keep their pension? Since you're looking up, what state is this?
Virginia, Fairfax County.
Shit, that's by me. Fairfax, Virginia. Now, how'd you find that shit so fast? I gave very broad details.
I mean, all you had to look at was police and sex trafficking. You think that wasn't gonna come up?
Nigga, police be sex trafficking shit all the time.
I know a couple came up from this raid, but most recent one.
Yeah, no, it's definitely this just happened. And actually, the way I found this out was actually from TikTok.
From Washington. Oh no, this is the same one. Why does it say
Yeah,
Washington? Is that a DC? Oh yeah, Washington DC area.
yeah,
Fairfax. Oh my god, goofy.
nigga, Fairfax, Virginia, DMV, nigga, DC, Maryland, Virginia. But no, the way I actually found this out was TikTok. It was a woman that said she was following the case and she was reporting on it, and she got falsely arrested for it. Um, they literally just arrested her to harass her for her coverage of it on TikTok. And so she put out a video that said, if anything happens to me, this is what happens. And I watched the entire fucking like it was 3 3 minute videos. It was like a 9 minute saga. And I watched everything that went on. I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Uh luckily she's out of jail and she's safe right now. But
Yeah, and it looks like eventually this case will get some light.
hopefully.
But yeah, I mean, again, we go back to the same shit. Gang. This is a gang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
Like,
looking out for everybody.
my thing is like, and my issue is when we define gang, I don't have to define gang necessarily by what you do. I can define gang by like the culture, the rules, the regulations. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, if it's you always protect me no matter what, you got my back always no matter what. Even if I fuck up crazy, you got me. You got me. Like, nigga, first off, okay, that's there. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's friendships, right? It's brotherhoods, it's all of that shit where you my man, I'm gonna ride for you. Yeah, yeah. Okay, but if you are beating a guy who can't really fight, like you have all the tools to get this guy out of here, and he has nothing but his hands and he's drunk anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, or he's having an episode. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like, he's not really a threat to you, nigga. Like, he's a threat to himself more so than anything. So you still gonna have him there? Because then again, we slide into a different territory, right? Same thing with a gang. It's like, oh, you short on my money, huh? All right, break this nigga legs. You're like, huh? Oh, that's what we doing? So this is gang. This is gang behavior. Like whether you use them powers as a
Yeah.
gang or not, most cops do. You know what I'm saying? And again, not all gangs, and not every behavior a gang participates in is negative, right? It's PR. Gangs do PR. Gangs do marketing. You know what I'm saying? Gangs do a lot of shit that's not fully just, yo, look, we just beating the shit out of niggas and enriching ourselves while sucking y'all niggas dry. Not all that. It's not all of that.
It's not all that, huh?
Yeah, no,
It's
it's not
not
all.
that.
That's ultimately what it is, of course. Yeah, like in the long run, yeah, that's always what it's gonna be. But no, I'm not. I built a park. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
And we gonna be selling in a park, so I mean, you can't really go in it anyway. But
Did you know that if you walk through an airport with more than $10,000, the cops can just take that from
oh
you?
yeah, they could just seize that. Yeah, you gotta declare that shit. You can't do shit like that.
Do you know how like just this is why I hate cops. They just
Yeah.
literally they just do what the fuck they want. Or even if you're not fuck the airport. Say you are not a drug dealer, but you happen to be at a house during a drug raid. The cops put you up on the wall. They put all you up on the wall. They raid your pockets.
Oh yeah,
They
you
take
got
all the
bands
money
on
out of
it.
your pockets.
Yeah.
Or say you're a stripper and the cops stop you and they ask why you got all this cash on you, and they just take it.
Yeah.
They
And don't get
just,
me wrong, like you could fight and probably get that money back way later. But if you needed that, yeah, you're cooked.
you're done. It's over. Like fuck, I hate cops so much. And fuck these niggas.
Mm, nah, give it up. Speaking of cops, or niggas that look like cops, more importantly,
What's this
let's
segment?
talk about let's talk about Joe Burrow.
Yo, what kind of segue?
Joe Burrow look like a cop. He
He do
do.
like to be a
He do
cop.
look like a cop. Come on. He looked like a cop. Aaron Rodgers looked like a cop. Tom Brady looked like a cop. 100%.
Aaron Rodgers specifically looked like John Wick to me with the long hair.
Yeah, he looked more like a cop when his shit was like the other way, but he definitely
Yeah.
looked like a cop still. He looked like a retired cop now, or retired military nigga for sure.
Yeah, I can see retired military.
You got Matt Stafford, fed in the face
Nah,
ass.
Matt Stafford looked like a math teacher. You're not a Fed.
All right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. That one looked like an informant, if anything.
Yeah, Pat. Nah, that's definitely an informant face if I ever seen one. Yeah,
And Josh Allen is he the white boy that be selling in town.
that nigga looks like he drinks nothing but Natty Light.
Keystone.
Keystone, Natty Light,
boy,
and he be
that
listening
boy,
to Post Malone.
that boy gotta buy 230s in a weekend because he just be going through them.
Yeah, I hear you.
He said, "Yeah, I drank like 9 last night, boy. Pissing every 22 seconds."
22, man. That's why I
But
don't like beer.
yeah, so all right, so let's go through all the games, right? So you had the Bengals playing the Titans, right? Titans got the #1 seed. Had Derrick Henry coming back, okay.
I thought for sure Derrick Henry coming back was going to secure their victory. I'm not going to hold you.
I did too. I thought it was going to ignite the team, give them the juice they needed. They was going, that defense was going to hold it down, and the defense did hold it down.
But this nigga Tannehill threw
Yeah,
3 interceptions.
yeah,
3.
it was
He
looking
gave them niggas 3 extra chances to score.
he was looking musty for sure. Like wow, musty. I was like, bro, this is not the game to have this game.
Not
like,
at all, no.
like, it's a bad game, sure, but like this is not the game
We
to
all
have.
have bad games, but you picked this game to have this bad game.
This can't be it. And well, that was it. That was it. What was it? Oh, the kicker, right? The kicker is the rookie. Nigga told his teammates, all right, yo, we going to the AFC Championship, and then nailed it from 52, 51, something like that. Something light, something light.
Built different.
Incredibly light. It's whatever. Pressure, nah. Bro, these are just kicks. You just kick them and they go in. Like the way he described it, she's like, bro, you just kick the ball, and as long as you get it between the uprights, like, bro, the uprights are huge. Like, it's like it's a lot. It's easy. But so that was one, and then you have the Packers choking it to the 49ers.
Yeah, no, that one was 1000% unexpected. I was expecting them niggas to put up crazy numbers. I was expecting Devontae Adams to rush for fucking to receive fucking
8,000 yards,
3 touchdowns. I was expecting Aaron Rodgers to finish the game with fucking 700 yards. Aaron Jones 300 rushing yards. Allen Lazard.
So this was one of those games where, first off, it's so funny being a Vikings fan because if I'm gonna tell you anything, this looked like a Kirk Cousins game. It looked like a Kirk Cousins game.
Kirk Cousins would have put up more points.
No, Kirk Cousins might have did exactly this.
No, I mean fantasy wise, Kirk Cousins would have still given me like 19. Aaron Rodgers put up like 9.
Nah, he had like 200 yards. He just didn't have any touchdowns or picks. So like it was just 200 yards and that's it. Like 200 yards and that's it. That's nothing. That's not gonna
200 yards in fantasy is like 5 points maybe.
Yeah, that shit
9.
is garbage. That shit dirt. Like thanks. But yeah, so it looked like a Kirk game because it was like he was logged in on Devontae, and when he couldn't get Devontae, he was just throwing checkdowns to Aaron Jones. Now, granted, Aaron Jones had like 140 receiving yards. The shit worked, right? Like, but the problem was Lazard had like 1 catch. Like, bro, he didn't even. And you can see there was one of those last plays where he just threw it up, chucked it up toward the end of the game to Devontae, and it's like, bro, you had Lazard coming open across the middle, and that's the play design. Like,
it's crazy because before that game, Lazard was like his number 1 man. Like 3 games in a row.
He was getting consistent like
3 games in a row.
so I don't know. I think to me that's why I said it's a choke job because Jimmy Garoppolo looked fucking ordinary as hell as
As
he
usual.
usually do. Yeah, as he
Mhm.
usually does. And yet still it just doesn't affect the guy. It just does. He doesn't lose because of it. He's got a great defense, a stellar run game.
He getting carried to a Super Bowl. Another one.
Again,
Another one.
man, him in that defense and Kyle Shanahan again, man. But
If he lose this year, he out of a job. 1 billion%.
I think he's out of a job regardless.
Even if he win the Super Bowl, he's out of a job.
I think so. Yeah, because they won the Super Bowl. It's not going to be because he played stellar. It's going to be because he did just enough and they got it.
He did just enough, and the other team choked, and his
Yeah,
defense didn't
like
carry him.
yeah, like Jimmy's not gonna
Yeah,
throw for like 280 and 3 touchdowns like to win a game for them. That's just not gonna happen in this playoff run. So like if he throws for like 180 and 2 touchdowns and takes care of the ball, if you do that 2 times, nigga, that might be enough.
yeah.
That literally might be enough. Like maybe not in the Super Bowl if you got to play like somebody silly, but if you got to play the Chiefs, yeah, I don't know if 21, 28 points is good enough. 24, nah,
After what we
nah.
just saw,
Yeah, you might have to
for
put up 30 of them things at least. And again, they got a run game, so you just can't fall behind. As long as you're ahead, nigga, you can run the game, ball all game. But and then so what else? We had that, and then we had that Rams Bucks game. This was a good ass game. Um,
elite
the Rams were frying these
Matt
niggas.
Stafford out there looking like an elite quarterback.
I mean, he is. What can I say? I mean, he was,
He
and
was
then
until
yeah.
Detroit broke this nigga body
No, no,
apart.
no, no.
Now
I'm
he,
not even saying that. I'm talking about this game. He was looking real
oh yeah, yeah,
good
yeah.
at first, and then the whole team just like started doing
They
some
turned it
weird
off.
choke job shit. Like, not even turn it off. It was choking. Like niggas was just fumbling. Like, and I'm just like, yo, what's up with the greasy ass balls out? Like
Yeah, even
niggas the
fucking
lube
yeah.
the football up. Like, what's happened? Is
They
Vaseline on the
cheated. It
ball?
was they did the deflate the ball job, yo. Except it was
Oh
Vaseline
man.
on there.
Like, bruh, niggas started getting OD loose. And the crazy thing was, if I wholeheartedly believe, like, if the Rams would have scored before halftime when they fumbled it away, like right near the goal line, if they would have scored then, I think that probably would have ended
That
the
would have
game. That would have
sealed it.
ended
It
the
wouldn't
game
even
then.
been close.
And then the Bucks might have came back, but they would have still lost by like 10 or lost
Yeah.
by 13. But it was just, bruh, they were choking it away, and I was watching it, and I was like,
Even
bro,
Cooper Cup had a fumble. When was the last time that nigga fumbled the ball?
dog, everyone had a
When was
Cooper Cup, Cam Akers. Who didn't have a fumble? Like, that's my whole thing. Like, you can't do this with Tom. You cannot do this.
you can't get this nigga a chance? Because I was watching. I was like, all right, they up. And then in the
Yeah.
second half, them niggas were right behind him.
And every time it was just a turn. Like there was the one play where he turned it over. I think Tom turned it over as a fumble or something. And then the Rams turned it over on the next play.
Yeah,
Like
no, they was.
like the next play right out. I'm like, yo, y'all dead ass. Yeah, I was just looking like, yo, we for real? What's going on now here? Y'all
They
looking
tried their hardest to get Tom to the
real
Super Bowl.
sussy. You got that Fortnite card?
Cause
Like
I'm
niggas,
gonna block you.
nigga, like Cam Akers lost 2 fumbles. Cooper Cup had one. Brian Allen had one. Brian Allen. Who's Brian Allen?
Don't
Brian
know, but
Allen
you know
is
who
the
didn't have one?
center for the Rams.
You know who didn't have one? The
Um,
GOAT, Matt Stafford.
that's true. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, Matt Stafford played well. I mean, he put up a crazy stat line. I guess yeah, it was that. No. Really? Yeah. That's
He put
good,
up
man.
an incredible stat line, but then the Bills and the Chiefs
Yeah,
just came in and blew that whole game out of the water.
that game was nutty.
I'm very like I've never come this close to winning $500,000 in my entire life. Like, cause I told you the team that I had last week,
Mhm.
and up until the the Chiefs Bills games, right? I
Mm.
was down 5 points from first place, right? So all I needed was Cole Beasley to come in and not shit the bucket, and I would have got first place. But
All you
then
needed was Gabriel
the
Davis, yeah.
Gabriel Davis came in and scored 3 touchdowns.
I could have guessed he would have scored one and got some looks, but I would have not
Yeah,
have
I thought for sure he
that.
was gonna score one. I
Yeah,
thought because like usually fucking he be throwing it around. Everybody gets some, so I thought he was gonna score like
yeah,
one.
and everyone's
Devin
back.
Singletary gonna get one,
Most
and fucking
importantly, everyone's like, think about it. Gabriel Davis has been getting more work the last like 4 or 5 weeks. Why? Because Cole Beasley and Emmanuel
and Emmanuel
Sanders
Sanders are out.
were both out or like injured or in and out of the lineup. So he was the main like number 2, number 3 receiver.
Yeah,
So it makes sense. But when everyone comes back, I'm thinking, all right, they're still gonna look his way. They're not gonna like he's not gonna disappear, but maybe this is like a 4 or 5 reception type of game, touchdown maybe. And I'm still thinking Cole Beasley will get work, E-Man will get work. Nah. Gabriel Davis said, yo, I'm about to do my best DeAndre Hopkins impression. Watch this.
literally. Like, yo,
Watch
what
this.
the fuck? Were them niggas like having a mind link? Would like why were they one person just playing catch?
I think it got to a point like after the first one where it kind of was just like, nah, this is gonna be the matchup all game.
Why wouldn't they start defending him if they knew that he was the guy?
I mean, because perfect example, right? Is in the this is a different game, but in the Rams and Bucks game, there was a perfect example of that. There was like a particular drive where Scotty fucking Miller was giving those boys the business.
Yeah. Oh
Like
yeah, I
it
saw
was
that.
just one drive, like for like 2, 3 straight plays, where it's just like, yo, y'all got to do something about this white man. He he giving it
He
like
about
he's
to be the
giving it
next
to you.
Braxton Berrios.
Bro, that nigga was looking like Wes Welker out there. I was like, oh man, he's cooking
Wes
your boys.
Welker.
And so what do they do? Right? It's the same thing like you just said. Why he's cooking me. I'm not allowed to let Scotty Miller turn up on me. So you send a little bit of help Scotty Miller away, and you leave Jalen Ramsey 1-on-1 with Mike Evans. Fair matchup. Mike Evans cooks him. Touchdown. You get what I'm saying? So like sometimes that's what they want because they
Sometimes,
want.
yeah.
Yeah, they like go ahead, take
Yeah,
Gabriel
go ahead
Davis
and
away.
yeah, I'm gonna throw it to Stefan.
Yeah, so I can give Stephon nothing but 1-on-ones for the rest of the game. You dumbass nigga, go ahead, let me get that. And then they was like,
So
no,
they
you're not gonna fool me. You're
so
not gonna
niggas
fool
they
me.
outplayed them the whole game.
Yeah.
The
He said,
whole
no,
game.
no, no, you're not gonna fool me. I'm not gonna fall for that one. I'm gonna keep throwing it to
All
Gabriel
right.
Davis, and
Yeah,
I'm
all
gonna
right, don't
let you
fall
have
for it.
that all game, nigga. Go ahead.
Mhm.
And he got it all game.
It was
And
fucked up. It
it
didn't matter because they
almost
still fucking
yeah, and dog, the nastiest part was that 13-second shit. I remember seeing it and thinking like, damn, okay, 13 seconds, that's enough time, but like I doubt it. And then once I seen that first play, I was like, oh no.
He
Oh, and
said, "This is enough time, but I doubt it." Yo,
yeah.
nah,
Like I was like,
nah.
I seen 13. I was like, 13 is a little bit, but they got like two. I think they had all 3 timeouts. So I was like, 13
Mhm.
really ain't 13. It's really like 30 if you want to really look at it like that.
Yeah,
Or some shit. Like, cause it's Pat Mahomes, nigga. Like, so all it takes is for me 10-yard completion timeout, 6-yard
Patterson.
completion timeout, a deep shot timeout. You know what I mean? Like, or 4-yard completion, get out of bounds, 3-yard completion, get out of bounds, 18-yard completion over the middle timeout. And all that took was like 3 or 4 seconds off the clock, or 6 seconds off the clock. So, but yeah, these niggas marched all the way down the field, kicked the field goal. Once it went to OT, I was like, nah, this shit's over, dog. It didn't
Yeah,
matter
nah.
who won the coin flip for me because um it feel like the Chiefs was, I don't know.
They
I
had the
want to say,
momentum once they drove it
yeah, the
all the
Chiefs
way
had the
up to
momentum.
fucking yeah.
And what I will say though is I do think that I don't know. I mean, I think the Bills could have. Of course, if they got the ball first, I think they could have easily scored. It was looking like they were gonna do it all night, but ultimately, it's not how it works, And a lot of people complain about the overtime rules, like they were talking about
Yeah,
how in college, it's like it's the you get a chance to match it. And I
I
get
saw
that.
one meme that said the score would have been like 133 to
Yeah,
fucking
right,
one. Yeah,
exactly.
if they kept going.
I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, if it worked the same way college used to work, it would have been like that fucking. There was an LSU and Texas A&M game that went to 11 overtimes, and the score was like
Oh no.
77 to like 71 or some stupid shit. I forgot what the score was. It
Nigga,
literally it was
fuck
the
that shit. I'm
longest
trying to go
game.
home, bro.
It was the longest game in college football history,
I'm
right?
going home, brethren.
And the craziest part is I remember turning the game on in the fourth quarter, thinking, "Oh, I'm catch the fourth quarter of a close game," and that shit lasted forever,
Mhm.
forever. And I didn't even watch the full overtimes. I was sitting there. It got to like 4 or 5, and I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna just leave and y'all niggas figure this shit out." I came back. I came back, and that shit was at 9. I'm like, "Yo, what are
No
we
fucking way.
doing?" I was like, "Yo, what do we do?" Because I just figured I'll figure out what time, what time the game, man. I don't really care. I'm not a fan of either team. And then I was still scrolling through channels like 15 minutes later. I'm like, "Yo, this shit's still on."
Yes, sir.
But yeah. So I mean, and especially it's like two exhausted ass defense. They getting dotted all the way up the field. It's like, bro, if we let you do that, then guess what? Guess what happens? Josh Allen go up the field. He probably scored two, and then what? We just gonna keep doing this shit all night? No, nigga. Nope.
Literally.
It's
Yeah.
golden goal, nigga. It's like soccer, golden goal, nigga. It don't matter. Niggas like, yeah, but you get the ball first. Bitch, then stop me and get the ball back. The fuck? That's part of the game. Don't be mad. Like what? That is part of the game. Which you just
If the
mad?
defense is better, you would have stopped it. So I mean, what's the
No,
problem?
nah, because our offense is so hot. Then, well, if they were so goddamn hot, you probably would have scored enough to win the game, wouldn't you?
Oh, oh,
He said, "Oh, we not considering that though. We not. That's not something we can consider." Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean that was a great slate of divisional playoff games.
that was the best game all year, honestly.
These are the best set of games all year. I mean, these are four bangers. Bike to bike. I mean, Packers game was a banger. It was just a little bit of a letdown because it wasn't a banger for the right reason. Like
Yeah,
I would have been fine with the Packers losing, but like Aaron Rodgers putting up a better fight than this, but it wasn't. It looked like he just looked so locked in on Devontae, and when he couldn't find Devontae, it was just check down. Like literally, it was like some Kirk Cousins shit. I promise. It's like
yeah.
if I can't find Justin Jefferson, where's CJ Ham? Where's one of my tight ends leaking out of the backfield? Where's some? You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to throw a 4-yard game. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where are you? Right here. Like, and that was all he was doing. And it worked when Aaron Jones makes big plays, but then it wouldn't work any other time. They'd get the big chunk plays and then they couldn't score. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just, I don't know, man. It's definitely not good enough. There's no way these niggas, Aaron Rodgers shouldn't have scored a touchdown. And I think, I don't even think play calling was really the big issue. I think it's on him. It looked like it was just on Aaron Rodgers. Like, it looked like he was willing to take the risks, but it was just, I'm gonna just throw a jump ball up there to Devontae when I got Lazard 1-on-1 with their third string cornerback. Like, take that shot. You've been taking it all year. Why not take that shot? Like, I get it. Yeah, Devontae's open, but there's a safety up top, and there's a guy like pressing him, and like, I mean, that's a tight ass throw. You really want to make that one, or do you want to just make the slant to Lazard across the middle? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
how many slants have you thrown in your life? Like, you sure you don't want to take that 7-yard slant on the other side? So I don't know. I don't know what it was, but we'll see where Aaron Rodgers goes. His offensive coordinator went to the Broncos, which ought to be interesting because there were some rumors that he might go to the Broncos, and he said he's going to decide sooner rather than later. Out of respect for his teammates and Devontae, who also has to get franchise tagged,
Yeah.
or will. Well, he played on a franchise tag last year, and I think the Packers are in like cap hell. A lot of teams are. Like the Saints are like in like the ninth
They
circle of
gotta be.
cap
Yeah,
hell.
they're fucking.
That's why that's why Sean Payton retired. I don't know if you saw that, but he retired.
I saw he retired. I didn't know why.
Yeah, Sean, he didn't say that, but my nigga, they're in cap hell. He was just like, I don't even want to see what the roster looks like when y'all finish and finagle this to get it under their cap. I don't want to see it. I don't even want to coach it. I don't want to think about it. I'm good. And I looked at their cap and where it's at, and I was just like, I mean, you got some good players getting paid, but listen, I'm gonna have to talk to like 4 or 5 of y'all. Like, listen, can I shave a little bit off of y'all shit? I mean, I know, But you're like, bro, I'm your best corner. True, and you're a
True,
top
but
10 corner in the league. That's great. That's amazing. You're an incredible player. We wouldn't be here without you. But 27. You 27. Do you understand? We're paying you more than people pay quarterbacks. We're paying you more than we're paying Jameis and Alvin Kamara combined. And I'm just gonna be honest. Do you think you're more than Alvin Kamara and they were 5-2 when Jameis Winston started? Just for those who are uninitiated. This team was good enough. If Jameis had played the whole season, not gotten injured, nigga, they would have been fine. They would have made
yeah,
the playoffs. And
literally.
let's be real here. They beat the Bucks even without Jameis. Twice. Right? Twice? Or was it once? They beat them once early on.
I
Smashed them. They smashed them early in the season, and then
I remember one. I don't remember two.
I don't remember what the other one was. Saints versus Bucks. Let's see. It was 9-0. Saints won.
Oh my god, what a
Uh,
game!
what a fucking game. I was probably Taysom
Nine
Hill.
zero. No, it had to be Taysom Hill.
Yeah, Taysom Hill was their leading rusher with 33 yards. Alvin Kamara had 11 carries for 18 yards, 2 receptions for 13.
Yeah. Do me a
Marquez
favor and
Callaway
never
had
say them numbers to
6
me.
for 112 though. I don't know why.
Who?
Marquez Callaway.
Oh, okay.
Nigga went ape shit that game apparently. Cam Jordan had 2 sacks. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, so they just grinded the shit out of them. And again, that's with no Jameis. Like, bro, that team's good enough. Now with the cap situation, I don't know what the hell they do. So good luck with all that. But it's gonna be interesting. This offseason is gonna be real interesting because it's some interesting niggas getting hired. Like the Bears hired a new GM who was pretty good. And it was funny because somebody posted a list of like players that these GMs like picked and so on and so forth. And like niggas was arguing about these lists after they came out. And then somebody was just like, listen, I need everyone to understand something. Here's something we all need to understand. No one knew any of these fucking names a week ago. No one knows who any of these niggas are now. And unless it's me or the guy I want, or you know what I'm saying, like I'm never gonna remember these guys' names
Yeah.
until it comes back to, you know what I'm saying, like until there's a reason to. If they sign a new guy and he stinks, guess what? I'm gonna hear his name again. You know, so they were just like, I need y'all to just understand, like we can play favorites, we can say I like this guy, we can just look at some people's picks and say objectively, you have picked the best players here. But at the end of the day, understand like there's no point playing favorite. There's no team thing here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like don't commit to people. Like just look at what you like and that'll be, what it is. And so the Vikings drafted a black dude named Kwesi Adolfo Mensa.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, we gotta give a round of applause, man. As well, black GM for
Let's
the
go.
Minnesota Vikings, and he had of the list of the guys on that list, he had some of the best picks on that list. When I saw his picks, I was like, "Yo, never heard of this guy a day in my life. I want that nigga. I want him." I was like, "I want him," because he be picking niggas. That's it. That's it. That's all I need to see. That's all I need to know. I don't. We'll figure the rest out. But he be picking the right niggas. Because he was with the Browns and somebody else, and his picks on the Browns were pretty sturdy. And I forgot who else it was. It might have been the 49ers. Was he 49ers? I don't think so. Forgot who it was. It was 49ers, wasn't it? Yeah.
All I'm
So,
gonna say is 49ers could have had Cap.
well, we might. Yeah, that's true. One. But let's be real here. Cap is a bit more risky with that ball than Garoppolo is. And
But I feel like he's a bit more accurate with that ball than Garoppolo.
Cap, I mean, listen. I always said this. When Cap was talking about not playing, the nigga saying he's not good enough, I always told y'all, listen, there are 32 starters in this league, and every season starters go out for some reason. So realistically, there are 40, maybe 45. It depends what type of year it is, right? But there's like 40 quarterbacks who play a game and who are necessary for a team to function because you need a quarterback every game. So with that being said, there's 40 niggas who should be on rosters. And if those 40, you're telling me Cap's not better than one of the 40? 42 to 43 to 44 to 40. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sitting up here saying that he should be an instant starter. But there's teams he could be an instant starter for, even then, right? Like, but my thing was like Cap just, Cap wasn't trying to play no more. It was like, look, it was over. Once y'all see what y'all did to me, he already decided then, oh, nah, y'all some whole shit. I'm straight. I'm good.
Yeah, even what was that 2 years ago where they had that little fake ass practice with him?
Yeah, I
Like
think they
nobody
both
was gonna
decided.
really.
I
Yeah,
think
both of
him,
them.
him, and and he knew what it was too, because he already
It was a
understood.
publicity event. It was like a
Yeah,
yeah, we go get this nigga in here, and he was like, "Y'all niggas not really about no shit, yo. This is just some. We about to let this
he
nigga
said,
come in
yeah. I tell
here."
you what, if this shit ain't perfect, I'm not even showing up. And guess what? So, I mean, but that was my whole thing. It's the same thing with the Cam Newton discussion, right? Like, Cam Newton, is he better than? I'd say there's easily 25 quarterbacks better than him. Now, can I say 30? I don't know. That might be a
That's a
tough sell on
stretch.
those
That's a
bottom
little bit of a
six.
stretch.
You know what I'm saying? On them bottom six might be like Sam Darnold. It's a tough sell on some of them bottom six. You get what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I always tell people, like, it's the same concept with Vikings fan. They want to replace Kirk Cousins. It's like, cool, replace him, but with who? With who? Because what are we gonna get? The number 42nd guy and hope he just makes a leap? Are we gonna get
Yeah,
an
I think
average guy and hope he
Vikings
makes a
fans
leap?
just be venting. Like they just want to win and they don't be winning. And they blame the only nigga they know to
They
blame.
can blame, yeah.
Anytime a team is doing bad, they usually blame the quarterback.
Quarterback
I mean,
coaches,
unless you're
niggas beat the
Odell,
team.
then they blame Odell.
Yeah, yeah. It's either a player or quarterback, specifically a quarterback usually, or whoever's a distraction, quote unquote, or
Quote
the
unquote.
coach,
It's either
or
a
the coach,
nigga or a quarterback, or a quarterback nigga or a
a
coach.
quarterback nigga. And in some cases, you can see it's GMs, right? Like, and
Yeah.
then that was the thing with Brian Flores. Like when they fired him at first, I was like, no, they bugging. But like then I thought about it, and there was like a Dolphins fan who put it all together and was like, bro, think about it. They had Duke Johnson sitting on the practice squad and didn't do nothing with him. And on top of that, they were already doing weird shufflings of their backfield every week. You know what I'm saying? Like they were already like there would be some weeks they would like mind you, they got the ball to Jalen Waddle all season, but somehow just some games Gesicki couldn't exist, even though he makes nutty catches every time. Right? Then
Yeah.
Devontae Parker disappears. Where the hell does that guy even out
Yeah,
there?
that nigga I lost so much money betting on Devontae Parker
And
because I
Devontae
see
Parker
what he
is
can
still a
do.
solid receiver, my nigga. Like
Yeah, they
so.
just wasn't giving him the fucking
And
ball.
so think about it. And then their O line stinks. They shuffled a million O linemen around. They couldn't get any running backs going. And not to mention, it doesn't help when you've got Miles Gaskin who has negative ball carrier vision. So it's like Miles Gaskin's. It's just you got to get him open in space, bro, so he can just run and read the blocks out there. Them blocks up the middle, it's just not. It's not the thing for that man. But yeah, he was basically talking about all the silly decisions like clock managing shit he did. And he had examples of all the shit that he did out the season. I was like, okay, yeah. With all of this is bad. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, the record looks good because y'all eked out wins in all these games. You know what I mean? But it's like, so it's not like it's a bad team. Y'all don't have a bad team. This nigga's holding y'all back. That's the crazy part. Like, you know what
Without
I
that
mean? Like,
context, as a Dolphin fan, if you don't follow the team, it just kind of
yeah,
seems
you
like they
wouldn't
just
see it.
randomly
Yeah.
fired a black coach.
Yeah, you wouldn't see it. It would look like you just on some. Oh nah, bro. Now don't get me wrong. I still think it's a tough firing because it's like, all right, but like nigga, you don't think these are things he could just improve on? Like you don't think that we can find a way? Like you can require him to have an analytics guy there to decide? Like, all right, yo, in this case, the best analytic play is to go do. Even if he don't take it, at least he has that option. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like he's hearing the numbers, like because now he had like think about it, when somebody say that number to you right then, you might consider for a split second and then get rid of it, but you still considered it. You still heard it. So you know what I mean? I don't know, but obviously, the leashes are. I say leashes, of course. That's crazy, but it's a lot. It's always a lot. They real.
You know, I was gonna say change, yeah.
Yeah, they real. I might as well, right? But the chains don't be. They don't give niggas a lot of slack. You know how that shit go. Nigga fuck up once, bro. What? Yo, we was just undefeated. You're like, yeah, now we're 9-1. Yo,
Oh, come on now.
yo, man, I can't do this losing shit. You know I can't do this losing.
Bro, we're 9-1.
Where nigga, and then you come out play an amazing game. The next game, the refs hold you. You go 9-2. Yo, what's going on? Like, bro, was you not watching? Bro, we was cooking them, and the rest was hosing us all game, and we still was cooking them. And
Y'all
then,
lost though.
all right, we got the Lions next. Yo, if y'all lose this game, he said, "What you mean if I lose?"
If I lose the next game, we'll be 9-3.
Nigga beat the Lions by like 13. Yo, we could have smoked them. We could have torched them. Like, yo, what we doing, yo? We not on the right track.
We still won.
Like when we play bad teams, we gotta smoke them
Oh, we gotta blow them out by 30.
at least.
You don't see the Lions fighting against every good team in the league to not get blown out. You don't
Say,
be seeing
yeah,
that.
yeah. You know what you said? Good team, but we a great team. Fuck
Oh
good.
God, nigga. We won. Shut the fuck up.
He said we won 23-10. Yeah, and we could have had 30 easy.
I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of them teams should be blowing niggas out, but
Yeah, that's what happens. And but again, a lot of that comes down to coordinators, coaching. A lot of that is staff. It ain't players because a lot of times you'll see a game where like the players got it. Nigga, the players got it. You know, like, all right, this nigga can't guard that nigga. He can't stop him. He can't do nothing with it. Like, you can just see that. But then you start to see coaches who overthink it. All right, yeah, I know you can't block him. So I'm a bluff doing that. And it's like, bro, why you thinking so much? Why you thinking so much? He can't stop him. Run that motherfucker through there every time. Don't even think about it. Don't fake run him through there and then drop him back in coverage underneath so that way we can catch him slip. Bro, you're
no.
overthinking it. He's
Yeah.
eating. Just send him. And to tell you what, if you're gonna send him, drop somebody else over. Drop one of the other defensive linemen who ain't eating like this nigga is. Like, why would I? Myles Garrett got 2 sacks and a half. Right, now what we gonna do is we're gonna run a bluff zone. Like, bro, no. I want the quarterback again. The fuck is you talking about? Like, it's just niggas be overthinking it. And so that's what happens. So a lot of times you'll see that. And again, with certain players, you can't do it. Like when you do it to Aaron Rodgers, usually he beats you every time for that. Because that one time your coach overthinks it and he does some silly shit and he sees the bluff coming. Oh, okay. He not even gonna run up on me. All right, say less. He audible to some other shit. You know what I mean? And then he get his money off. Like when you do it to Tom, you can't do that to Tom. You can't do that to Aaron Rodgers, man. You can't. Shit, man. I don't know. Some of them other niggas got it too, but they don't be audibling like that. But nigga, Joe Burrow got the arm talent, man. He showed that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what Joe Burrow's gonna get into. Even if he doesn't make it to Super Bowl this year, next year
They
he'll
playing the
come back
Chiefs. That
different.
game's gonna be crazy. That game's gonna be
Yeah.
nuts.
I don't know how it's gonna go because his offensive line is ass. The Chiefs'
Yeah.
defense isn't very good.
The Chiefs
So
defense has played better though. The
they are playing better, but
last 4 or 5 weeks, they've been a lot better.
yeah, but statistically they should be ass. But I don't I don't know how I can't call it. His offensive he getting smoked.
Yeah.
Joe that smoked all game.
I mean, he was getting smoked all game last game, so I wouldn't be shocked. But I
Yeah.
think this defense is a lot more vulnerable, as we saw, than than the Titans were, and the Bengals just beat the Titans. And two,
Yeah.
the Bills ran up some numbers on the Chiefs defense, and I think the Bengals can do the same.
Yeah,
So
no, that's true.
the Bengals,
True.
I think it's gonna come down to timely plays on defense on either side. But I think I'm afraid to say it, but boy, I think the Bengals might do it.
I'm hoping it's a shootout.
I
I want
think
a
Joe.
shootout.
I think Joe is for real, man. I mean, I've been knew Joe is for real. When I watched that LSU season, I knew that nigga was for real. Nobody does that to Bama, who's not like that. Every nigga who has done it to Bama has gone to the league and proved that they are still like that. Hunter Renfro did it to Bama. He's still like that. Deshaun Watson,
Yeah, it
before
just
all of
sucks
the
that
before
he's
all of the funny shit, right?
yeah.
Deshaun Watson proved that he was like that. You know what I mean? Whoever does it to Bama, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, who was the other nigga? Terrace Marshall, all them niggas. Now, Terrace Marshall ain't get really a fair shake because he went to the bum ass Panthers. But all of them niggas went to the league and showed that they like that. Like it's when you do that to Bama, you like that. I don't need to. I know right
Hopefully
there.
Jamar Chase put up 3 touchdowns, 7 billion yards.
He gonna have 110 and 2 touchdowns.
Fair.
110 and 2 touchdowns. That's my
Fair.
prediction. Think
What about
Tyreek gonna have like
Tyler Boyd and fucking T
Tyler
Higgins?
Boyd gonna have a touchdown, and T Higgins gonna have like 50 yards. No, he gonna have 30 yards.
Yeah, it's usually a toss up. Like Jamar Chase is gonna get the majority share of the ball, and it's
No, I got
we
it
don't
wrong.
know
T
which
Higgins gonna
way
have
it's
the
gonna
touchdown.
go between T Higgins and Tyler Boyd. Like it's
Uh,
either one.
T Higgins gonna have a touchdown. He gonna abuse Mike Hughes or whoever the hell the Chiefs have as their like third corner.
It's hard to know. Like literally, like they just
It
backboard.
shouldn't be
They go
because
back
it's
and forth
like
every game.
Tyler Boyd was a starter, like his whole career and last year, right? Not his whole career, but once AJ Green like wasn't that guy anymore, and Tyler
Yeah,
Boyd was the starter, and he was every bit the starter. T. Higgins came in and was a great number two, every bit the number two, and now you got Jamar Chase, who's your virtual number one, and so it's like, all right, Tyler Boyd, should be easy for you. You are now the number two, and you can fry those niggas. And then T. Higgins is the three. This should be even easier for you. And so I'm just like, bro, I don't understand how Joe Burrow not dotting y'all niggas up all game. Like niggas should be throwing for 400 out here. I feel like
it's like he's choosing. He gives Jamar Chase the lion's share, and then the remaining share is split up between
I think it's just so
either.
easy
It's
with
not
Jamar
all of them.
Chase. Like,
Well, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and that's his man's. Like one, and then two, it's just so easy with that nigga because one, that's my man's, and two, he's really like that.
He's getting out there. Yeah,
Like he's 100% like that.
it's just hard to know who's gonna get the ball between T Higgins and Tyler Boyd
And it shouldn't
because
be hard to
it's
know because they should both be getting
yeah,
it.
but no, only any given week, Tyler Boyd's gonna score 0 and fucking T Higgins is gonna score 13, or T Higgins is gonna score 15 and Tyler Boyd is gonna score 0.
Yeah, or Tyler Boyd have a touchdown and then T Higgins have like 3 catches for 17 yards
Yeah, like it's just
in the
it's
2 point
like
conversion. You'd be like, bro,
it's
what?
Jamar Chase and fucking Joe Mixon,
Yeah,
and
literally.
then everybody else is secondary.
A cameo
So
from CJ Uzma.
yeah, I was gonna say a cameo. He might fucking put up 2 touchdowns
Hee,
randomly,
let me steal that touchdown from you. Hee hee.
randomly out of nowhere.
Nigga bet on Joe Mixon. Uzma, no.
He be dormant for 7 games and then pull up and score 2 touchdowns, and
Yeah,
you
it
don't see
take
him for
2
3 more
touchdowns
games.
from the 3-yard line. You like,
Come
no.
on, bro. Joe Mixon was right there.
Joe Mixon gets stuffed first down. Joe Mixon gets stuffed second down. Play fake. Oh, CJ Uzma,
Eat shit, yeah.
So, yeah, man, it's gonna be some good games. That Rams, San Fran. I think the Rams played San Fran close, but I think Stafford on his shit right now. I think Stafford is I think he know, like, bro, you have the offense, you have everything, bro. This is not, don't just win a chip. Shut niggas up for life. Like when you got all the tools and you got everything that's necessary, bro, you gonna show out. You're not just gonna show up, you gonna show out. Right? Because a lot of niggas could just step into what the Rams have and be good. Like put Jared Goff on this same team. I guarantee these niggas are probably they probably right here. I'm not going to. I'm not going. They might not have beat Tom. They might not have beat Tom. But Jared Goff with this offense, he'd still get it done. Promise you. But a lot of niggas would. You could put a bunch of average quarterbacks
Yeah, I
here.
was gonna say, yeah. You can put Jimmy Garoppolo.
You put Andy Dalton in this bitch and he getting it shaking. I bet money. Bet money he win 10 games with this team. He might not win 12, but he gonna win 10 games. No, Andy Dalton, no, count it. Andy Dalton doing it with the Bears, nigga. Andy Dalton getting 10 games with this Rams team, nigga. You silly? That's easy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But that's what I be saying. Like, so it's like, nah.
Get Cam Newton team, yeah.
You can't be,
Line
nah,
it up.
but Stafford nah, don't do that, please. Give it to Maserati Mitch.
Maserati Mitch, baby. Let's go.
But yeah, so it's like Stafford and you playing against Garoppolo, bro. Smoke these niggas.
No.
Smoke these your rivals. Like this your division rival, so it should be a tight game. It's a division
I'm hoping it's gonna be Rams Bengals in the Super Bowl. That's what I'm hoping for.
Rams Bengals would be crazy. Rams Chiefs would be crazy.
It would be the ultimate upset.
Yeah, Rams Bengals would be nutty because I'm rooting for Joe Burrow. I swear to God, I would. That whole Stafford story sounds good, yo, but nah, ain't no way. I seen that boy smoke that cig after he smoked Alabama, and I say, I believe everything that nigga said. Everything he said from this point forward. He couldn't possibly lie to me. Look at him. Hey, look what he did. He smoked them Bama boys and then went to the locker room and then lit a stogie.
No, that's some sick shit.
I mean, went to the locker room. Remember, that's the shit that they was arguing about on TikTok. Giving a nigga a cigar. Joe Bro cut the middleman. I
Oh
said,
my
"Don't. I ain't
god.
even gonna worry about my girl giving me one. I got my man to bring me one." This shit came in a special case with the championship emblazoned on it because I knew I was gonna win.
The entire internet just has fucking brain rot, brain worms. Like, there's no reason for. You mentioned the cigar TikTok shit.
You know
There's
what's
no
so funny?
reason
I
that should have
didn't
been an
even catch
argument.
like the full wind of like what really happened, and I'm so glad I didn't because I'm just like I know this is some shit I would hate.
I didn't catch the full one either.
I caught enough though.
I saw one woman stitching another video of another woman, and she asked her, I'm assuming husband or boyfriend, if a woman brought a cigar as a gift to the first date. When you've been talking to this person, you know them, and you know they like cigars. She asked her husband specifically if that would have been too much, and the husband said that would have been too much. Bitch, your husband isn't the nigga that the woman was going on a date with.
Yeah, he's
I,
not
for
gonna
one, would
rob her.
love if a woman brought me a cigar as a gift on a first date. Like a woman with like flowers on the first date. I wouldn't mind a
Or
fucking
if
cigar.
I'll tell you what, I'll do you one better. If Shorty know I like to smoke bud and she bring a boomer with her on the first date,
Yeah,
I'll be like,
exactly.
oh, you roll this? Oh, what's this?
You know, I honestly feel like the nigga she was talking to didn't even feel the way he felt. She just told him to say that for the video. Because who the fuck is gonna turn out some free shit
Oh
on
yeah,
first date?
everything's fake on the internet. Come on now. Especially if I
Yeah,
like cigars and you looked up some good shit and got me a decent cigar. Yeah.
yeah.
You
If we've
bugging.
been talking for days, weeks, months, whatever, and you know I smoke cigars, and we're going on a date, and you go out of your way to find a good cigar, probably better than the shit that I'm smoking because I just
Yeah.
be smoking. You
Yeah.
find a like a $50 cigar and you give it to me on the first date. I'm
Nah,
fucking.
you know why he felt weird? He felt weird because he ain't do nothing. He looking like, oh damn, that's
For
crazy. Not
sure.
what I got ordered flowers for you now.
Yeah,
I
no,
hate
that's
it.
too
Yo,
much.
I hate,
That's
yo,
too
I
much,
hate when
yo.
females do this,
Y'all
yo.
doing too much on the first date, yo. It's
Yo,
the
you
first
doing
date.
way because now I gotta get you something or else I look like I'm the nigga who won't do nothing for the bitches. Like, I'm like, well, do you do anything for the bitches?
Well, no, that's the whole point. It's the first day. I shouldn't have to do nothing.
I was
So
like, I'm giving you my present. We having a date. Like, we just getting to know each other. I don't even know if I want to do shit for you yet. Okay, but y'all known each other for a minute. That's how she knew about the cigar. Okay, all right. I don't think you get it. You sound. I don't think you understand. But no, that
yeah,
shit
no,
is
that
funny.
shit
Like
is
people
fucking ridiculous.
swear like they what they've been like, bruh, anecdotal evidence means something. It means something. But it damn sure ain't everything. And you let these niggas tell it. What they lived is the barometer for how everybody and everything works. Like, and it's just like
Literally. What's
shit
that
don't.
meme with the Asian dude squinting saying, your existence isn't everyone else's? Or something like that.
I don't know.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it and send it
But
to
that's
you.
basically it. Like it's like there's people I know. Like I got people in my family that's like that. Where it's
Oh,
like
your experiences are not universal. Yeah.
yeah, like the shit that they live through. Like that's how it applies. Like so it's like all right, if I did something with my family, then that's how family shit applies to families. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. A
it
lot
doesn't
of
wrong.
people
Like
think like that.
I can understand like that being your barometer, right? And that being like the base of what you understand, like that being like the number one. Like when you see that and you hear that, oh, okay, yeah, I know that well. But like, I might have, I might like, I know a lot of different family dynamics just from other people's families. Like, I've been a part of other people's families at different points. You know what I mean? Like, to the point where like I know there's times where I've gone to other people's houses and I knock on the door, they not there, and they family let me in. Like, and then we cool, like, you know what I mean? Versus some people who I would never even dare do that to because they parents don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like you learn so many different family dynamics. So how do you automatically even? That's the part that's so goofy to me. Because even if you were just talking about your experiences, nigga, your experiences is not just the same one that you lived. Your experiences is how you experience friendship with your friends because they had a different type of parent. You know what I mean? Like your nigga had a parent who your parent let them do shit. Your friends never, blah, 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 yeah, and it looked like your man's wasn't happy, right? But yeah, he got like a good job and this and that, but like that nigga's dealing with shit because of that now. And so you disagree on his shit. You like, man, I wish I would have had a parent who would have forced me to stay in school and do that and da 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 this and that. I'm like, yeah, maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. Like, I don't know. It's just everybody shit, man. Everybody to each his own, right? But at the same time, it's like there's no universal like truth in a lot of these experiences. They're just lived experiences. It's just that.
No, you're
Like
wrong. Universal truth is my way of living.
the
Everything
universal
I do is
truth
correct.
is like sometimes you just gotta hit your kids because like they be bugging and like
I
like
did not say that. I said the way I live is the universal truth. I'm not hitting kids.
no, but that's what
So,
niggas be doing. Like I know somebody was
uh,
like that. They was like, "Oh, you sparing a rod, you supposed it's in the Bible." I'm like, so quick question. I just want to ask this: of all the metaphorical things in the Bible, why is that not a metaphor? Why do you think that one is so literal?
no,
Uh,
because I literally got a rod in my hand. So,
okay, no. But I just want to keep this. There was a burning bush. Do bushes burn and can they talk? Like, would a bush be able to
uh,
burn and not and like speak to you and it's just
all right.
not
So
like
stick with me, yo. Stick with me. All right. So forest fire, bush burning, homeless nigga crazy behind the bush talking to me. Check.
okay. What
We got
about
it.
the wheel of Ezekiel? With the thousand eyes on it and the
I
wings and
could
the
put a
blinding
bunch
light.
of googly eyes on the wheel and some flashlights.
He said, "Bro, don't think just because it was way back when niggas wasn't like crafting shit. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
like come on now.
niggas had the DLC. They was getting crazy blueprints.
Yeah, the niggas had the blueprints. Yeah, they got them directly from God though. So
Niggas had they upped them in the sense. He's like, yo, these are the DLC blueprints. Yo, don't build this until like 25 years from now. Because if you bring this shit into the town square, bro, they gonna send you to hell. They not gonna know what you doing.
it's gonna be painful too. They're gonna send you to hell through fire. So you're gonna be burning and burning.
So, yo, guys, I came up with this nice way to convert energy. And why is everybody looking at me? What's going on?
Oh, I'm nailed to a pyre. I'm finna get burned alive at the stake, huh? I
I
feel
said,
like if I
okay,
was back in the Salem witch trials and I wasn't a witch and then a nigga burned me alive, I would definitely accept Satan and come back as a witch and kill every nigga in
no,
that
at
town.
that point, I'm most certainly learning some underworld craft. I'm
Nah,
coming back.
I'm finna kill you niggas. There's no doubt about it. You niggas are getting smoked,
Yeah,
vanquished.
now it's pure violence.
Yeah, no, yeah,
I
y'all
was trying
niggas
to
are
talk
getting.
to niggas, but no.
I told y'all I wasn't a witch.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm on a different mission.
yeah, I'm killing all y'all niggas painfully. Y'all not even gonna get like fall down the stairs, neck snap. No, y'all niggas are getting fucking vanquished.
He said vanquish.
A nigga is falling into a wood chipper legs first, so your whole body getting grinded up.
He about to grind you up like some stems. He said walk hard, give me the run.
Yeah, you about to be nothing but runs. It's about to be blood running down the street.
No.
Yeah, they got him. See, got his ass.
But yeah, nah, like that be the thing. Like people will swear like up and down. I'm like, and perfect example is like you ever see the shit with like the black suburban people versus like black niggas that grew up in the hood and so on and so forth, or grew up not even necessarily in the hood, but just lower income. Like, you know what I mean, not the
Yeah,
suburbs. Like, and you'll always see that. Like a lot of suburban niggas have that. Like they think, because again, a lot of them have at least have parents that have halfway bought into the bullshit. But that's part of growing up in a sense. Like you gotta enough into the bullshit to make life worthwhile. Otherwise, the fuck are you really doing? Like niggas are like, you know what? I'm not necessarily better than other niggas, but we do be grinding our asses off, and that's why we here.
Yeah.
So, you know, you know what I mean. But then the problem is when you get kids, they go to them schools. Let's be real here. You know who they learning from? It ain't their parents.
Them crackers, you know.
They learning from everybody else though. Oh, hold on, your Twitch going nuke us from orbit.
Oh yeah, crackers is offensive now. Crazy.
Your Twitch gonna smoke us from orbit.
Well,
But
no, we didn't say crackers. We said crackers. They don't.
well, you
Oh,
just
they're
said
not gonna
it.
recognize
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Oh, too bad this isn't going on
It's like
Twitch.
that white woman at the meeting because he just said it. Just said the N word. I was
Yeah.
screaming. I was like, sis, do you understand that's just as bad, right? That's like it's
You
the same
understand? You
thing.
literally did the same exact fucking thing, right?
But yeah, no. So like, a lot of the black suburban shit is like that, where you get black suburban folks who think like white people do. So they think, black hood experiences are this. So you're from the hood, but you didn't live that experience? Nah, you not really. Nah. Okay, nah. And it's a little vice versa too, because a lot of black folks do the same thing, where black suburban niggas don't know something that, more, ear to the ground niggas would know. Yeah, niggas would be listening to the streets. The streets is watching. You feel me? Like, but obviously they wouldn't know that type of shit. Niggas, oh, this nigga ain't. Oh, you ain't really black. Like, some niggas don't know the cookout vibes, that type of shit. They think, oh man, y'all one of them. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, they had cookouts with family. It was just they had different playlists. They didn't catch the flavor from who they were supposed to catch it from. You can't be mad at them for that. Like, put them on. like what are you hating for? Like, put them on to some Frankie Beverly, nigga. Like, why would you withhold that from them?
Nah, yeah. Any nigga that don't know how to play spades, you
Nasty
are an
nigga.
op. You're an op.
Now, I'm not gonna hold you. Spades is one of the ones though. It's not hard to teach niggas, but there's like learning how to play spades is a learning process. Like,
That's why you gotta teach it from a young age.
yeah, because certain games, like, and don't get me wrong, like, I think every game is similar to that. Like, I mean, you play Uno enough times, you'll start to see strategy. Like, oh, okay, I see how I'm gonna freak that and move this and do. Because some niggas just play Uno blind. They just play the cards. At no point do they really think about what's in their hand. They just, oh, I got an 8. Let me put an 8 down. Oh, do I have a yellow? Let me put a yellow down. But I mean, it's Spade's tough. Spade's tough. I get it. Because I remember we used to spend hours like we would literally have a party and play spades for all night, like 4 or 5 hours after being smacked all night having a party. And we play spades for like 3 hours later and play just dumb amount of games, yo. Like, and that shit was like niggas was in the hyperbolic time chamber of spades. I remember when I went to go down there and play with my mom and my grandma and them in North Carolina. Niggas like, oh, okay, I was like, yeah, don't sleep on me. I'm gonna cook you.
Yeah.
I was like, I was in the lab. I'm gonna fry you, nigga. Stop playing with me.
I honed my craft for so long. Now I'm the best spades player on earth.
Yeah, he said I had played 8,000 games and I am simply unbeatable.
I played 8,000 games against a computer, so I've
He
seen
said
every
in a month.
mathematical probability.
He said I've won 17,000 spade matches in the last 24 hours.
God damn, that's a lot.
We got 13 games going concurrent, 16 hours of the day.
How you doing that?
Thanks to my spades bot.
Is that your stand?
No, I took some of my brain cells and I put them in a petri dish.
Oh,
And
see, full circle.
I put them in a petri dish and then I taught them how to play spades.
Oh, we in the Ouroboros. For those that don't know, that's the snake that be eating his own tail.
Are we
I
all
know.
snakes eating our own tails?
No, no, I can't say we are.
Aren't some of us snakes eating our own tail?
Oh, yeah, for sure, some of us, yeah. Not me though.
But would you say there's a population of people who happen to fit that description?
I've been wanting to get some more tattoos lately because it's been at least like It's been at least like 6, 7 years,
You have
maybe
tattoos?
more.
I don't even think I've seen them.
I have a whole sleeve on my left arm.
Okay.
Nigga, we lived together for a weekend.
So you think I was studying your body, nigga?
You don't have to study to just walk past a nigga and see some black shit on his arm.
And
You could.
that,
That's fucked up. You could have been like, "Damn, you got some shit on your arm, bro." And I'm like, "Oh no, it's a tattoo." Like, "Oh, I thought it was
that would
shit."
have been
My
more
bad.
fucked up. Yeah. Yo, you got some absolute bullshit on your arm, like some straight dog shit. I can't. What is that
Oh, it's a
fucking
fucking fire arm.
mess on your? Oh, okay. Oh, dope, dope.
But no, I have a whole sleeve on my left arm, and on my right arm, I have a tattoo on my wrist.
What is it? Is it coochie like written in 8 different languages?
Close,
And the
actually
words all
close,
curved to form like a wave?
close. So on my right wrist, I have a tattoo that says it's Japanese kanji. That means ancestor, clan, family. And on my right forearm,
Oh, like
a
a slave
tattoo
owner?
that says no, 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 no,
Okay, go ahead. What it say on your right?
no,
What it say on your right arm, master?
no.
What it say
Uh,
on your what's on your other arm, master?
So I know you're gonna make a joke about this one because the joke you just made. My right arm says Ronin.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna say what it means because I'm not. You're gonna have to look it up to make the joke.
Nah, say what it mean, yeah.
Nah, go look it up
Come
if you want
on.
to make the
Why
joke.
wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you throw an alley oop? Why not?
Ronin means masterless samurai.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, so
See,
your family was this, but you wanted to get it. I get it. That's noble. I
yeah,
respect that.
yeah,
I respect. You left them niggas. You said, "Not what? That's what we was doing.
yeah. See,
That's how y'all got this name." Nah, I'm one out. That's OD. That's
yeah.
OD.
Anyway, to my original point, I want to get more tattoos, but I keep seeing videos of people with like having bad reactions to tattoos, and it's making me not want to get one. Like I keep seeing videos of people with like now instead of saran wrap, I guess the tattoo technology has improved. Because back in my day, you just get a tattoo and they saran wrap it and you
Yeah.
put some.
Some they
Now they have like these fucking
like sheets or something.
like blood bags you put over it, and I've seen people like they put these little like these plastic pouches over the tattoos, and then they fill with like fluid, like it's I don't
What
know
is
if it's pus or what it is, but like they put these tattoo bags over the tattoos, and they fill with this fluid, and these like fucking bags. They look fucking disgusting, and they have me scared to get a tattoo, even though my entire left arm is tattooed, my chest is tattooed, my right. I'm scared to get a tattoo
Oh,
now because
you scared with your little tattoo
I'm
machine,
scared.
little tattoo button?
Tattoo. I'm gonna try to. I don't even know what this shit is called. I'm gonna call it tattoo balloon
Who
fluid.
needs balloons? Who needs
I'm gonna
balloons?
type in tattoo balloon fluid. Ah! Ugh. Yeah, that's it. See it immediately.
He said, "Yeah, that's it."
That's it. Yes. Oh my god, shit looks disgusting.
That is unfortunately the one.
Oh my god.
I was Brown not playing tonight?
No, I told him just chill out, get one done.
Solid. You did him straight.
Yeah. Told him get his mind right. Oh my god, this shit looks disgusting. Alright, so you see the the plastic is over the entire forearm. You see how the one part where the tattoo is like welling up with fluid? God damn.
Yeah.
I've seen ones worse than that, but apparently that's like a normal occurrence now and it's a reaction to the tattoos. They didn't used to do that when I was younger. They didn't used to just, or maybe that's better. Maybe that helps the healing, so the
Yeah, I was
tattoo
just
is
about to
even
say
better.
that. That might be better for like the skin and the tattoo. Like
Yeah,
it probably looks worse, of course,
it
but
looks
in terms of
disgusting. It might,
care of the tat, it
yeah.
might be better. I don't
Especially,
know. Again, I would never know, but
you don't got no tattoos.
mm-mm. I've
Oh,
wanted tattoos, but I never even knew nothing. Like I was like, why would I even get tatted?
yeah, most of the shit I got tatted has to do with my family, and then some nerd shit because I like samurai, so I got Ronin tatted. I mean, even Ronin has to do with my family because pretty much my whole family is dead. So the Ronin Masterless Samurai
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
fair,
don't
fair.
got nobody else. So yeah, no, I would say all my tattoos are meaningful. I meant to get all of them. I thought all of them out.
Yeah, see, I would just get a fat tattoo of like a beast.
Yeah, no, my next tattoo that I want to get is gonna be some. It's
I
not
want,
gonna
I
be
want a
heavy.
biblical angel tattoo.
You want a wheel with 1,000 eyes?
Something even more incomprehensible.
I think I'm gonna get an anime tattoo next. I want to get. Let's see. I mean, I guess JoJo is my favorite anime. Maybe I'll get a stand tatted. Maybe my favorite stand, or maybe I'll have somebody create. Maybe I'll hire like a graphic designer to make a stand for me, and then maybe I'll get my own personal stand tatted. That sounds cool.
Yeah, that sounds good.
As opposed to just getting a random stand tatted. That sounds cool. I follow a bunch of fucking uh I don't know what they're artists obviously, but they make JoJo content and
Mm-hmm.
they draw it in a Rocky style, so it looks like a Rocky drew it.
Mm-hmm.
But these niggas get so many requests every time I look at them. They're always full on requests and they're not taking any. It's like maybe I'll catch one of these niggas on a lucky day and I'll be able to fucking have them make a stand for me.
Yeah, that'd be tough. Come up with the abilities and shit too.
Yeah, I can make the abilities. I just gotta have them draw it. I already got, we be throwing random abilities out anyway just to make jokes. So I already got some abilities.
Plus, once you see it, you probably come up with something better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I just sent you one of the stands the nigga made.
All right, you want to wrap this one up?
Yeah, no, we about done.
All right, that's been episode 33. Y'all be easy, be safe out there. Um, do not eat your child's fruit snacks, please, please. It is a crisis in this country right now.
That's oddly specific. You been eating fruit snacks?
Dogging them.